Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today we are going to be talking about something that is creeping into our video games and absolutely destroying them, breaking the immersion for people, completely ruining games that otherwise would have been absolute masterpieces. And yeah, so we're gonna talk about this, and I mean, even some of these games when they launched, I didn't really, because some of the stuff, man, is very, very. I mean, it's in there, but it's not like the bulk of what's going on. Throughout the story and stuff. And some of the games that I've played, the story had just been like so long that like every now and then something like this kind of gets thrown in, and you otherwise don't really notice. I mean, you notice it, but like it's a fleeting moment or something throughout the story, or it's like side content or something. I mean, like throughout my whole 130 plus hours. Well, okay, let me break this down. What we're talking about is over on Steam. They have this list that lists the games that Sweet Baby Inc. has been a part of, and I'll tell you guys right now. Just after getting, I bought Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden. Okay, and this is a game that normally I'm like really happy to play. I don't know if they helped with Banishers Ghosts of New Eden, but I'm playing this game as a white male, obviously, and it seems to be that's Baby Inc. That's what they're going after, is the white male. First of all, I don't support any kind of racism, period. Like I don't support it. I think it's dumb. I think it's backward thinking. I think that it puts too much pressure and too much stress on people to even have to deal with that. We already have enough problems in the world. We don't need racism to be a part of it. Whether it's old racism, or whether it's this new racism against white people that they're trying to come up with. It's kind of dumb. It's kind of dumb. Either way you look at it, man, it is dumb. Will you run Dragon? Absolutely, Kindle. Absolutely. I will definitely be checking Dragon's Dogma 2 on all three of the GPUs that I have. I'll be doing max settings on all of them, running them with, and with that game, I'll run it with ultra settings, and then I will find the best settings for playing that game on the 7600 XT, 7800 XT, and 7900 XT. Ghost of Tsushima gets a PC announcement and a date of March 5th. I don't know. I haven't heard that yet. I have not heard that yet. I hope so, dude. Man, I would love to buy that game. Again, on PC. I want all of my PlayStation bangers on PC, dude. All of my PlayStation bangers. Okay, so like I said, I bought Ghost of New Eden. Banishers Ghost of New Eden, and I don't know if Baby Inc. had anything to do with that game, but you get about 5 hours into that game. I mean, actually, it happens a little bit sooner, but you don't really catch on just due to the way it's like written, and you're like, okay, obviously, I mean, that kind of made sense, or whatever, and they were trying, I saw that, like little slight where, Anthea or Antia is like the dude addresses red, and Antia's the boss or whatever. Like I get that, like I understand that, like the time setting and stuff. That there kind of made sense to me, and I thought that part was kind of done all right, I was like, okay, yeah, that I mean, because that makes sense, we're in the 1600s. The dude's addressing the other dude, and the woman's like, no, I'm the boss or whatever, he's my helper. And so like I got that part. That didn't rub me the wrong way. That didn't make me think anything different of that. I was like, okay, it didn't make me think that game had like an underlying message at that point. But then you get about 5 hours into the game, and then all of a sudden, all the female characters start turning on red, and other males, and the way they like talk to them and stuff is just like, are you freaking kidding me? Are you kidding me, man? Like this, is that what this game is? Is this is all a white male bashing video game? And that instantly broke the immersion for me with that game. And that literally broke the immersion in that game so bad that I haven't went back to it. I haven't went back to it. Like I have no desire to get back in there and keep playing that game now because they ruined it with this politics stuff. They ruined it with this feminism, stuff. It's always and it's either feminism against white men, it's racism against white men, all of these other things against white men, and it's like, what the freak, dude? Haven't you guys already pacified most of the younger generation of white men anyways? They all think they're weak, they're all suicidal, they all can't, they're all living at home in their mom's basement, they can't go out and they can't find girlfriends, they're too afraid to do anything now. And it's getting pretty bad. It's getting pretty bad, and they keep making this stuff and shoving it to us in our video games. Oh yeah, dude, Sweet Baby Inc., man. If you get on Twitter right now and you read some of the stuff, here I'll read the little thing from like I guess it's the director of this company or something. Okay, so Felix, pay me to shoot down your white male lead role ideas. I usually get grossed out. All right, so I guess this here is from like the person that started this place or whatever. Okay, we have to look at story and narratives as one of the things that we can innovate on. Like when you bring someone in from a different culture, from a different background, from a different gender, they're going to create something that we haven't seen before. The way we look at the demographics is we go, okay, the majority of our player base is, let's say, a white male. So we're going to make stuff for white males. But if you make something from the perspective of an Asian trans woman and it's really strong, then it will work for people. People will crave new stories. If you want to innovate, even to stay current, it's not about graphics. It's all about it's not about hardware. It's about opening up new perspectives for people. So I explain it is important to game development to diversify. It's not just part of advocacy or activism. It is going to make your games better. Alex, also, of course, gamers are mostly white guys. You're making games for white guys. Try making games for somebody else. Maybe they'll show up. So I mean, it's one of those things where like, and then they tried to like dox the freaking person that made that list over on Steam or whatever, telling people like, look, man, these guys are involved in your game. It's making it bad. But I've bought in. So the last game I bought that they were involved in, Ubisoft's already working with them, dude. Ubisoft, 2 of the games. So if we go to Sweet Baby Inc., Sweet Baby Inc. games list. So if you go to Sweet Baby Inc., they already have like, where was it? Sweet Baby Inc. Oh gosh. All right, so the products that they've already worked on are Alan Wake 2, Sable, whatever that is, Spider-Man 2, God of War Ragnarok, Suicide Squad, Motorfest, and somebody on the list on Steam, it says Assassin's Creed. So Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So I mean, that kind of sucks, man. Like I don't want to support a company that's out there trying to like stir up and ruin like the world, man. Like I really don't want to be a part of a company that's like that. I mean, to me, it just doesn't make any freaking sense whatsoever to have a company like that, going out of their way to try to ruin our video games or like, okay, the stuff that they put in these games, it's dumb. Like it, if they wanna make games for certain people, like that's fine, man. At least tell us, you know what I mean? Because some of these games we'll buy, and it's like, my biggest problem with it is we buy these games and they bait and switch us. They bait and switch us with some stuff, you know, like Joel getting beat with a freaking golf club, or like you know, like God of War Ragnarok is an example, man. They worked on that game. And like you could already tell from the moment that game, well, you could already tell that game, there was something completely different about the way that game worked. From 2018 to God of War Ragnarok, that game just took a nosedive, dude. And everybody's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe how like, oh my gosh, the graphics people are. Like, seriously, people are like, oh my gosh, the graphics. Hey, what's up, Captain Crunch? Politics shoved into games is a mess. It is absolutely a mess. And with politics getting shoved into games, I think it's kind of important that we make our stand as gamers and push back on it, man. Because I don't have let me just be clear. I don't have a problem with them making games for the LGBT community. I don't have a problem with that, not at all. Let people know exactly who it's made for. Make that game for that community, and if that community buys it and supports it, cool. Keep making them for them. But don't force that stuff on other people. Don't try to hide that stuff in other games, because when you make a game for straight men, you know, for straight men, bro, like we know that's the game for us. You know, that's what we want. We want that Call of Duty madness. We want that freaking, you know, we want that, you know, that gameplay. So like when you make a game for us, man, it's not like they try to hide that in there, you know, behind like, oh my gosh, this is like the new platformer for My Little Pony or something, dude. They don't hide that stuff. Like, that is in plain sight. Like, we know exactly what we're going to buy. We can see it on the cover. We can see it on the pictures on the back. We can see it in the gameplay. We know that. We don't. But then when you like put that kind of branding on a game, and then it's just filled with like racism against white people, or all the characters are trans, or something like that, like, yeah, that kind of gets annoying, dude. Like, nobody wants to play that crap. Nobody wants to play that crap. If you're gonna make that crap for people that would potentially want to buy that, cool. I don't have a problem with that, but I want to know about it. Yeah, you can sense it in Spider-Man 2. You can absolutely sense it in Spider-Man 2. There's this whole thing in there where you're Mary Jane, where you're fighting Mary Jane. She becomes like one of Venom's things, and the stuff she says to Peter, it's like pretty degrading, bro. It's like, my gosh, man, she's like degrading Spider-Man, Peter Parker, and you know what I mean? It's just like, she's like this power woman, like coming down on Peter and stuff. Like, yeah, there's instances in there. That's why I think the first Spider-Man story is better than that one. And when people are like, no, man, you can't say that about Spider-Man, I'm like, dude, Spider-Man 2 and Suicide Squad, like, literally, man, they're about the same game, bro. I did give them both 10s, but yeah, but here's the thing, man. Like, I am more interested in the gameplay and that, and the stories. You know, they weren't as, you know. I mean, like, I liked the story to Suicide Squad just a little bit better than I did for Spider-Man 2. I mean, I like the whole Venom thing and all of that, but there's beats in those games that really do kind of. Actually, it was a lot less in freaking Suicide Squad than it was in the other one. I definitely don't need no more politics. I mean, look at the movie industry, bro. Look at the movie industry. Yeah, look at Disney, bro. Disney's falling apart right now. They can't make any money. Nobody wants to watch their shit anymore. Nobody wants to keep signing up for Disney Plus. I think they went way too hard with this, and you know, now you look at all these gaming companies that are losing money and having to lay people off and stuff. They ruined our entertainment, dude. They put their freaking stupidness in our entertainment. Like these dudes just can't. They cannot accept the fact that like, I can't believe how like, honestly, man, we've had so many presidents in the past, good ones, bad ones, great ones, that no other president, man, like Donald Trump really drug out the nastiness of these people and let them, dude, they can't even hide it no more. They can't even hide how freaking, how crappy people they are. They just can't hide it no more. And it's like, wow, dude. I mean, like, I personally, I've said this before on the channel. I do lean more conservative. I mean, I still have some like, you know, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, I guess you could say I still have some like liberal, you know, like liberal things in my mind, you know, like blue collar jobs, stuff like that. When I was a Democrat, bro, like JFK was like, yeah, dude, that's the freaking president, you know, like don't ask the country what they can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. That kind of Democrat, very, very cool. The new Democrat Party, bro, whatever they are, yeah, they're not for me. But, you know, and then I do kind of align myself more with, you know, with like being conservative and not, you know, like not like letting people do what they want to do. I kind of feel, ooh, boy, it's become a nightmare, dude. Politics is just garbage these days. And I don't think, and right now, let me be clear, I don't think either party is worth supporting, to be completely honest with you. Like, I don't think either one of these parties are worth supporting, but Trump really absolutely pulled these people out of the shadow and made them show you exactly who they are. You know exactly who they are. You can see them on Twitter, you can see them on the news, you can see them in everyday life. You know exactly who they are and exactly what they want to do. And it's pitiful, man. They can't even hide it no more. They really cannot even hide who they are anymore. It's like, oh my gosh. I escaped the Democratic plantation years ago. That's good. The problem is that they hide it. Yeah, they do. They hide it. They hide it, Darth. They hide it. They hide it in the marketing. They hide it in everything. But then when you buy the game, because let's face it, most of the time, the only places you can get refunds on video games, Xbox will give you up to 3 refunds a year. 3 unquestioned refunds a year on Xbox. Steam will refund basically any purchase that you make within 2 hours of gameplay. Sometimes that's not enough. Sometimes they can hide it past the 2-hour mark, and it's not enough. Like they can hide it. But those are the only 2 options you got to get in a refund. If you buy the if on PlayStation, you're stuck with that. If you buy it physical, you can still sell it off to GameStop. But yeah, dude, like gaming media is pretty hard to like when you buy it, dude, it's basically yours unless you buy physical or you invest. You know what I mean? Like or if you're on PC and you buy it from Steam. I guess you could refund games on Ubisoft Plus. I guess you can refund games on Epic Games Store. So PC is probably the best course of action you got to refund something. But yeah, dude, these guys are in everything now, and they are taking down these studios left and freaking right, bro. They're working with Square Enix. They're working. I mean, I'll tell you right now, dude. The reason why I'm not playing freaking whatchamacallit, Final Fantasy VII right now, honestly, guys, I was looking forward to playing this game. I got to this Costa del Sol freaking like resort, and I'm not feeling all the like stupid stuff that I got to do like right now through that. So it's taking me. I mean, I don't want to do it. It's just like it's kind of getting drug out, and I don't care about the stuff that I'm doing in it right now. I gotta find out. PC is the best course of action for digital game refunds. Yes, yeah. If you're not liking it, dude, you can refund it on Steam, man. Politics is garbage. Diablo Mozart. I think politics is garbage, man. I try to avoid it on the channel, but sometimes it's just unavoidable, man. Like these games are ruining. These people are ruining gaming, man. They're, I guess there was Gamergate. This is Gamergate 2.0. Just like they find euphemisms for everything else they're doing, they just sit there and try to find euphemisms to continuously ruin gaming and stuff, man. Yeah, dude, I've been playing for the last couple of hours and it's just been like pretty much filler stuff. on this island, you know, wanting you to do a whole bunch of side games so that you can get an outfit to go on a beach, and just, I don't know, man. It kind of just broke the immersion for me. I was having really good fun. I've got about 10 hours into it. 11 hours. Actually, I probably have more than that. I think my PlayStation counter is kind of broke, and yeah, this thing's still only telling me 10 hours, and I played for at least a couple hours this morning, so yeah, I think my counter's broken on there. Pin it. I hate politics, dude. I think it's such garbage, man. Is that people assert their ideology as politics? Yeah, exactly. See, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't even know what party to freaking support anymore. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I haven't voted for a while now. I have not done my civic duty and voted. I have no desire to do it. I'll tell you what, though, if Donald Trump is the Republican nominee this year, I will vote for him. I'm not voting for Biden. This dude is just destroying the world. You got freaking wars all over the place. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way I would vote for Biden. That dude hides. He can't even come out and address the country. Absolutely. Let's vote for Jim Ryan then. Exactly. You know, we really do need we really do need somebody younger to you know, like our generation, you know, to take over the leading mantle. These freaking 80, 90-year-old dudes, man, they need to just move aside and collect their freaking unemployment or whatever. Not their unemployment, but they need to just... Oh, yeah, dude, Mudrunner's awesome, man. Ooh, boy. That is a good game. That's probably what I'm going to play after I'm done with this live stream, is probably just go back to Mudrunner. But I don't know, man. I wanted to talk about this Sweet Baby Inc. stuff and get, like, some feedback on it, because they really are... you can really tell that, like, outside today, politics are coming into our game. Gabe Newell for prez. They really are. Yes, Dragon's Dogma 2 in exactly 19 days. 19 days till Dragon's Dogma 2. No, it's this month, bruh. This month. It comes out in 19 days, my friend. It's not February no more. It's 19 days. Making me look at PC gaming in a whole other light. No problem, Kenneth. No problem, my friend. We are going to be playing Dragon's Dogma 2. I got Dragon's Dogma 2. I got freaking Horizon Forbidden West already pre-ordered. I've got, you know, I'll have whatchamacallit, freaking Last Ronin pre-ordered here pretty soon. And then some Frog for President, free games for everyone. Both Xbox and PlayStation should go full third party. I do. I absolutely think they both should. They both should embrace no exclusives. No exclusives. They should both embrace that. And honestly, Jay, with ROG Ally and, you know, the MSI Claw, Legion Go, dude, if all of those guys made a home console and sold it for like $1,000 and it had was more powerful than Xbox or PlayStation, and you could play all Steam games and Xbox games and PlayStation games on it, What would stop anybody from buying one of those? What would stop somebody from going out and buying one of those? You know what I mean? Like why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? You could use an Xbox controller on them. You could use a PlayStation controller on them. Like why wouldn't you go out and buy a Lenovo Legion Home or a ROG Ally Home or a MSI Claw Home? You know what I mean? Like why wouldn't you buy one of those? It's more powerful. It's running like a PC architecture and stuff like that. They can make it more powerful than PS5 and Series X. Well, like why wouldn't you buy one? Like why wouldn't you buy one, dude? Like seriously, with all Xbox games on there and all PlayStation games coming to PC, there you could buy your one system for $1,000 and not have to buy a Series X or a PS5, and you could play them both. You could play them both. PlayStation games. Yeah, dude, they ruined God of War Ragnarok. They absolutely ruined that game. I mean, it was fine for the most part. Like, you could play through it, but they absolutely just... They've done so much damage to the God of War series for me that I no longer care about it. Steam Deck OLED. Well, if they do, like... Or even a Steam Deck home console, Sev. Like, why would anybody buy a freaking PlayStation or an Xbox if these guys start building home consoles? I hope that Horizon Forbidden West is a good port too, because I do like that game. I like Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West. I think those games are freaking awesome. I like that story. What they did at the very end of the Burning Shores DLC though, I'm like, are you guys kidding me, dude? Like, at least they give you a choice. They do give you a choice, but yeah, dude, like, why do that? Why even do that? Why? Like, I was perfectly content with Aloy being like alone forever and just always on a crusade to like saving the world and not having time for that. Like, I was perfectly okay with that. Like, I was like, yeah, this is cool, man. I like Aloy. She's freaking cool. And then all of a sudden they bring this relationship into the game, and they don't give you the ability to choose a different type of relationship. I mean, like, think about it. God of War Odyssey, Assassin's Creed Odyssey pretty much gave you the choice if you were going to be, straight or gay or whatever, throughout the whole game. You had those options. But I mean, that kind of in Greek or in Greek Greek culture, like, that stuff was kind of normal. So I mean, you can't act. I mean, like, and I get, like, from Ubisoft, they really do try to do things from a historical point of view. That's probably why I love the Assassin's Creed series so much, because they do try to at least make it, realistic. Or Suicide Script, or yeah, like, most of the banter and stuff like that came from Sweet Baby Inc. As long as you ignore all that, you're fine. Forbidden West has a lot of that wokiness in it. It does, but but I mean, you can avoid most of it. And it's not like the theme of the game. It's not like the theme of the game. Like Aloy doesn't come off as some power woman. You know what I mean? Like, she's still. I mean, I really liked Aloy's character in the first game. I really liked that, and that's pretty strong. Like, I really liked that game, the first game, a lot. So that's pretty strong that I can kind of, overlook it. I'm not saying that, like, I'm 100% against buying this stuff. But yeah, dude, it sucks that it's ruining our games, and it is making things, it is making me think twice more and more often about some of this stuff. Exactly, dude. The first Last of Us was absolutely incredible. 10 out of 10 game, masterpiece. Probably one of the best story games that you can buy. Amazing characters, amazing. Yeah, dude. The Last of Us is seriously like a gold standard for games. The Last of Us 2 is not bad. per se, but yeah, you can tell. Well, you know what? Honestly, let's be 100% honest. Naughty Dog did woke right with Last of Us 2. And I'll stand on that. I'll stand by that. In my opinion, Naughty Dog did it right. Naughty Dog did it right. They bring in Dina, they bring in, Ellie. That there obviously kind of worked out. It wasn't bad the way they did that. And like you already knew Ellie was like gay or whatever. So like you already knew that from the first game if you played the DLC for that. So I mean, when I look at the way Naughty Dog did it and the way Naughty Dog wrote the story and the way Neil Druckmann and them brought that one, I'm not like that didn't really bug me that much. I was okay with the way that, I mean, obviously I didn't like the fact that Joel had to die. But the way they handled the story after that and the way it turned out, I think they did a good job. The Last of Us 2 is good, man. I don't have a problem with The Last of Us 2. I like it. When it comes to PC, I will buy it again. I like The Last of Us 2. I thought it was absolutely, I mean, the gameplay, freaking incredible. The story, they did a good job, Diablo Mozart. You are missing out on an absolute good. It was good. It was good. It's long. I think the thing that most people got upset with was the Abby thing. But once you get about halfway into Abby's story, I think you'll like her too. Tekken 8, what's my view? I refunded it after about an hour. I refunded it, so I stopped covering it. Nils Gaverns. Oh, come on, dude. Abby's not a dude. You guys got to quit with that. Abby's just, a pretty intense chick, dude. I liked Abby. I actually started liking Abby's character around the time where you fight like this boss in the bottom of the hospital. I don't remember the boss's name, but you fight this boss, and I liked Abby's character, bro. The trans was the trans character in there was Liv or something. Why would you want this stuff to, like, you know what, Shadow, I think the whole thing about like the gay and the trans and all of that stuff is just getting like super blown out of proportion. Like, I don't really think that there's that many, that are out there. Like, the percentage of that player base is not big enough to warrant, as much content as they're getting, because it really is kind of a turnoff to people that don't care about that stuff. Like if you don't care about it, then you don't care about it. And no birdcage, no other freaking thing is gonna change that, bro. You obviously don't understand what's going on. It's not even about us. It's not even about us older gamers, dude. That stuff's just there to piss us off and to annoy us. It's more about the youth, man. It's more about impressioning the youth of today to get them to think differently and to be different. It's not even for us, man. It's not even for us older gamers. It is literally to influence the younger generations, to get them on board with all of this stuff, man. And it sucks, man. It sucks that they're going after the kids, bro. It really does. It really does suck that they are going after kids, because video games are inherently built for children. Obviously, we're just a bunch of man children that like to play this stuff. We're like my pronouns are man child, and yeah, dude, it's like we're a bunch of older people that still want to play video games like we're kids, man. Kids are built for kids. It was complete garbage, Frog, and you know it. I don't know it. I actually didn't really have a problem with it, Sev. I mean, a lot of people rail against it, but I did not have a problem with The Last of Us 2. I thought it was good. I liked it, dude. I will still keep rooting for that game, man. Sweet Baby Ink thing. Some games on that catalog don't even have that stuff. I mean, you could find it. You could honestly find it in like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, bro. Like there was stuff in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. There was, I mean, like it wasn't like every other thing, so it was easy to like move past and forget about. But there was stuff in there, especially if you played as like female Eivor. If you played as male Eivor, it wasn't as noticeable, I don't think. But because I'm about 7 or 8 hours into the game with female Eivor, and you can, when you're looking at it from her point of view, like yeah, you can see it. Well, yeah, obviously, dude. I mean, like, um, what's it called? Grand Theft Auto has an 18 freaking rating on it, and all the kids in the world play Grand Theft Auto, bro. Kids want to play the cool stuff, man. Old games and try Game Pass. Live in the old games. Haven't played a single Microsoft game because they're all woke. I'm not missing a thing. I refuse to get indoctrinated. Dude, you're already too old to get indoctrinated, bro. It's just there to piss you off. It's just there to make you mad. That's it. It's just there to make us old people mad. It's not to indoctrinate us. Not one of us are going to be indoctrinated by it. Not one of us are going to wake up drinking Bud Light tomorrow because we played a video game, bro. I promise you that. We're not going to go get Bud Light. We're not going to Sony and Pony. My pronouns are ponies, Sony Pony. Oh, dude. Yeah, we use a Peggy rating, but it doesn't matter. That number is definitely bombed a bit. What for the well, yeah, dude, they obvious. I mean, like you can't kill off one of somebody's freaking favorite pro tags, bro. You can't kill Joel the way they killed Joel and expect to not get review bombed, bro. Like you can't do that. Like you can't do that. But if you actually sit back and you play the game and you let it and you soak it in, bro, it's not a bad thing, man. Bud Light for everybody. Oh gosh. Oh yes, mature or something. Yeah, it's like Peggy 18. Yeah, we got it. Like here, look. Here's an example. For Zelda, you got E for everybody. For Metroid Dread, you got T for teen. E for everybody, T for teen, and then you got M for mature. So have kids, so calm down. Yeah, dude, honestly, guys, I think it sucks more because of the kids. Narrative overshadow the gameplay. Besides that, I like the new roguelite mode. It was fun. Yeah, I haven't played the roguelite fun, dude. I'm actually working on my second playthrough right now on the PS5 version. I just forget to turn my PlayStation on all the time. Laura Croft? I don't know, dude. Where is she? Hello, Peggy. The Peggies are coming. Yeah, you should start there, dude. Start with a girlfriend. ESRB rating, not Peggy. Peggy 18. Oh wait, I thought we had a Peggy. We don't have Peggy. We don't use Peggy. Peggy. Nintendo's suing Yuzu is hilarious. I know how they're like, wait, the Switch is done, but we're gonna sue them. Because if you had a girlfriend, Shadow, I don't think you'd be on. Well, a boyfriend, girlfriend, it don't matter. Date whoever you want, bro. Do whatever you want, Mr. Shadow. You can date whoever the hell you want, bro. I ain't your daddy. Cringe way, like I don't think that dude, honestly, I don't think The Last of Us 2 was cringe. Is as cringe as freaking Banishers Ghost of New Eden, bro. Go play Banishers Ghost of New Eden and tell me which one you think is more cringe, bro. I think Banishers Ghost of New Eden is more in your face cringe than whatchamacallit, The Last of Us 2 ever was. I liked The Last of Us 2, man. Finally beat Deathloop. Interesting game. Nice. Someday I'll go back to Deathloop. I liked playing as Joanna, but then everybody quit letting me invade their games, so I just gave up on it. I thought that was a more compelling gameplay loop for me than going through as Colt. I liked Colt. Don't get me wrong, dude, but I like the other. I like going in there as Joanna better. Is it possible to change the lenses in PSVR 2? I don't know. I mean, you can get prescription lenses for it. But in terms of taking out those plastic ones that they put in there, I don't know, man. I wish they would have used a better material for that, because you can kind of tell, like when you're playing in like cinematic mode, or you're playing in regular VR mode, you get this like gloss over them sometimes, and it sucks. It does suck sometimes, but I don't know if they worked on Banishers. That's the thing, bro. Like, I don't think I haven't finished it to see if they're in there, but my gosh, man. Don't Nod didn't hold back on freaking making that game woke, bro. Not woke, but like cringe. They went out of their way to make that cringe. Style Shadow lives. You ain't getting a kid unless they adopt. What do I think is the best controller of all time? Ooh, boy. Are we talking just controllers that come stock with the consoles, or are we talking $200 controllers? Like, what are we talking, bro? It was very confusing for me to go through Colt's campaign. It was. Well, it's not necessarily confusing. It's just that I don't know. I'm pretty far on the PlayStation version, but I've got it on PC now. I've got it on Xbox. Yeah, dude, getting rid of Sweet Baby Ink's not going to stop it. You got too many people in there. Maybe that's where all the layoffs are coming from. Maybe they're cleaning house. They're getting rid of all the blue hair people. I'm just joking, dude. That's mean, I know, but it's like, come on, man. These people, they've got too much time on their hands to sit there and obsess about this nonsense, bro, because they're making the problem. They're making the problem. They are sitting around inventing ways and coming up with reasons why the world is the way it is, and they don't understand that they are the ones that are 100% creating the issue. They are creating the issue. They are amplifying the issue. They are making it what it is today. They are ruining the world. In their crusade to fix problems that rarely exist, that don't exist in the numbers and at the extremes that they portray them to be, they are creating that. I mean, think about it. When I say, no, dude, I'm not into freaking playing games, into playing gay games, bro. I'm not into playing. I'm not into playing that. They're like, dude, you're freaking. They come at me and they automatically start calling me a bigot, a homophobe, and everything else. And I'm like, dude, that game's not made for me. You're a homophobe. You don't want to play it. I'm like, yeah, of course I don't want to play it, dude. It's not made for me. I don't care about that. You're a homophobe. I mean, you can, like, every time I say something about it, dude, it's like, no, man, I'm gonna stand my ground, bro. I'm not into that type of story arc for my video games. Like, I don't care. Sexuality is such a non-issue. You got feelings compared to the other issues too. People are hurting people's feelings. Yeah, I mean, I get that the sexuality thing is not really that big of a deal. Like, I get it, but I don't know, man. It's almost like, honestly, it just always feels rushed. Like for The Last of Us 2, it didn't feel like shoehorned in or shoved in there. Like, you knew pretty early on that that's the story, bro. That's the way the story arc is going. And it continues throughout the theme of the story, bro. So it's like, okay, cool, man. Toward the end of the game, you still have it in there, you know, with Dina and Ellie and stuff, and it's part of the freaking thing, man. They do. They create the problems that they're trying to solve. No, you can't make an accurate military game without the mentioning of the Casey serve. Evening, Jedi Knight. Evening, all. Yeah, so I mean, like, I don't have a problem talking about this or touching on this freaking subject, man. Let people know exactly where I stand. This is where I stand, bro. Like, it's always rushed. They ruin everything. They create the problems, and then when you don't like their crappy, shitty, rushed project, then they just accuse you of being a homophobe or a freaking or a bigot or a trans or whatever phobe they want to call you, bro. And it's like, no, dude, make a good product and people will care about it. I personally like The Last of Us 2. I like it. I thought it was good. I thought the way that Naughty Dog handled that was good compared to the other shit that's coming out. Naughty Dog is the standard for woke games. They are the standard. You see my rainbow on my shirt, bruh? I'm just joking. Naughty Dog is the freaking standard for woke games, man. Yeah, books, movies, maybe it starts, but wow, dude, we are always like so far behind on the video up there. Go woke, go broke, don't touch our games. You know, when they put this stuff in there, my friends, when they put this stuff in there, it at least in my mind, they just want to ruin my gaming experience. That's honestly the way I feel about it. I feel like they're like, ooh man, that frog is a white straight guy. We're gonna ruin his game. And that's what it is, dude. That's what it does. Like, Banishers is completely ruined for me. Completely ruined for me, man. There was so much going for that game, and they absolutely decided to ruin it with their stupid freaking feminist power woman stuff, bro. I mean, I think I am gonna start speaking up more, but I see. Okay, here's the thing, man. Like, Suicide Squad, I absolutely enjoyed the gameplay. I absolutely thought the story was was done okay, you know, for the most part. I liked Suicide Squad. I thought it was a good game. I thought it was fun to play. And, you know, I mean, here's the thing. Do I go hardcore against it and rail about every single little thing, or do I pick and choose my battles with which games I like? Because I don't want it to ruin my gaming experience. Like, I do not want it to ruin what I'm doing. So in my mind, if it's ignorable and I can get through the game and not care about it, then I just, yeah, dude, I don't make a big fuss about it. But if it's like so in your face annoying that it breaks the immersion that I can't even finish playing the game, absolutely I'm going to say something about it, because I know that other gamers do not want to waste $60 freaking on Banishers just to get stuck with that stuff. So I warned everybody. I warned them, look, man, this game is like in your face freaking feminist woke stuff. So if that's going to bug you, don't waste your money on it. Wait until it's really, really cheap so that you can play through it and be like, ah, man, so that you can just laugh at it, because it is dumb, dude. It broke the immersion. If you buy Banishers Ghost of New Eden, just play that game for the gameplay. Do not invest your emotions in the story, because you're gonna get mad. You're gonna get mad. Yeah, True Talk Gaming. It is one of those games that went woke, obviously, but it is you can decide at the end. We'll find out with the third game, man. I identify as Chinese albino red green dog. My character ingested into next Spider-Man or else. Oh gosh, dude. Yeah, exactly. They want to ruin our games. I honestly, Mr. FU, I think that is the thing. They want to ruin gaming for us just because they can. They're like, oh yeah, let's ruin it for these straight males. That's what they want to do. I'm not even going to say white anymore, dude. They just want to ruin it for us straight males. They don't give a crap about that stuff, dude. They just want to ruin our experience and make them dumb. They just want to ruin all of our favorite characters. They want, yeah, dude. People wonder why I rail against freaking PlayStation so much, and it's because, like, dude, they're ruining every single character we like, dude. Look at Kratos, man. They turned Kratos into a freaking simp, bro. They turned Kratos into a simp. Gay version and a non-gay version. Then show us the sales numbers, tell us who's buying the games. Exactly, dude. Nobody's buying that gay stuff, bro. No, not even the gay people, bro. Okay, and my case in point, dude. They literally made a movie of two lesbians. They came out like a week or so ago in 2,200 and something freaking theaters, and they only made $2.5 million on that 100% marketed for gay people movie. Nobody wanted to watch it. Nobody gives a shit about that. Not even the gay people care about watching a movie about gay people. They don't care. Do you want to know how I know that? Because I'm pretty sure gay people are attracted to straight people. Why go gay to be attracted to somebody else that's gay, dude? No, if I turned into a gay man, I wouldn't be looking for another gay man. I'd be looking for freaking a straight man, you know? Because obviously that's what you would want. You don't want to become a woman to look for another woman, bro. Like, what the heck is going on with this world, dude? No, if you're gay, you're probably wanting somebody straight, dude. Seriously. Like, why would you want... you know what I mean? I think that gay people get with other gay people just because, out of necessity, if they don't want to be alone or something. But I guarantee every freaking gay person on the planet probably wants a straight person. So, yeah... I don't know, man. Yeah, I think the majority of gay people probably just want to be left alone. They probably don't want anything to do with this whole pandering nonsense that's going on. Dude, it's so dumb, man. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't go to see a movie that's like that enforces like some straightness, bro. Lesbian vampire killers is awesome. The only people that go to see lesbian movies, bro, are are straight dudes that go, oh dang, dude. Oh man, I'm sorry, but it's true, man. Like, nobody freaking cares about that pandering stuff, dude. Not even, yeah, Madam Web. That game. Is a woke movie. I was not able to tell from the trailer. I don't know if it's woke. I mean, obviously, yeah, dude. It's not doing very well. It's not doing very well. It seems like it's a flopper. A flippity flopper. Yeah, dude. These ideological politics people, they don't know how to write, dude. They couldn't write a story. They couldn't write a good story to save their lives. That's why I like Neil Druckmann. What he did with The Last of Us 2, he did a good job, man. I hate to say this, but Neil Druckmann is the king of woke, bro. He knows how to do woke right, bro. You feel like I vape more than you? Dude, I tend to vape a lot more when I'm streaming. When I'm all chatty Cathy, when I'm being a chatty Cathy is when I vape the most. Akeem, don't quit, Akeem. Don't quit, my friend. Actually, I'm thinking about getting this thing. It's called oh gosh, my wife sent me this thing the other day. We're thinking about quitting vaping, but we're gonna try this Fume or something. Fume, F-U-M. It's a. Let me get up here to where it was. She sent it to me. It's called Fume, F-U-M. The Good Habit. It's no vapor, none of that, but it still gives you like the hand to mouth type deal. So we're actually looking into that. I love lesbian movies, but I only make it halfway through. Some girl on girl act. Oh my bad. No, what's up, Truth? You're not lying, bro. You're not lying though. You know what I mean? Like, that's when people think lesbian movie, that's what they want to see. They're like, oh yeah, bro. But then they get there and it's two butch dykes, bro. And you're like, oh, I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that. I do like the Division 2. It's awesome, dude. The only reason I don't play the Division 2 no more, Fabio, is because I can't transfer my save to the PC game. If I could transfer my save, if it was like cross save, I would still be playing it. I would still be playing it on the PC, but I am not starting that all over again. This gigantic Met, so many girls on there. It's only $20 coming out in April. Really? Top of all that, it's uninteresting story-wise. The dialogue feels so forced and unnatural. You can tell they're acting and uncomfortable doing it. The villain sucks too. Bad stuff. Which one are you talking about? I don't really... No, I want to get away from the nicotine. If I'm going to quit, like, I want to get away from the nicotine, dude. I don't want to keep finding another way to move from nicotine addiction to nicotine addiction. Cut a finisher scene from Street Fighter 6 where one female slaps her ass after a fight. Oh, yeah? Do you, the Crafty Plus vape? I have not heard of that. Thanks, guys, for the heads up. It's the most mediocre movie I've seen in a long time. Yeah, Madam Web. Okay, that's what you're talking about. Oh, I thought we were still talking about The Last of Us 2. I was like, no, I'm going to fight you on this one, Sev. I like it. Neil Druckmann is the gold standard for woke games. He's the gold standard. How can I get Deathloop cheap? It's on PC at $60 on Steam. Oh, Game Pass. Download it on Game Pass. Did move from tree to vaping. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have the breathing issues that I used to have when I was smoking cigarettes with vaping. I think it's just better. Vaping is better for me. Gives you the OG skins. You still get barely dressed. Yep, absolutely, man. Yes, there is some woke in there, but you still get freaking Cammy's old outfit, bro. I mean, let's be real. Cammy is the only one that anybody cares about. Started Skyrim VR and PSVR. I'm getting sucked back into it. It's awesome. Nice. We absolutely need a Superman game. Could care less about the Hulk game. They already had some of those. Neil Druckmann is also the lonely loser who got ghosted at the Golden Globes. I know, dude. And that's the funny thing, is because he's the gold standard for being able to make a woke game be good. You know what I mean? For having like the story and the characters being actually good in the wokosphere. Neil Druckmann is the gold standard in my opinion. I still kind of trust the way that he would make, or at least treat the characters or tell the story. You know what I mean? Like it didn't annoy me, man. Like I did not get annoyed with the story of The Last of Us 2, man. Like to me, I was like, okay, you know, this isn't terrible, you know. I mean, both Ellie and Dina, they're not like ugly or anything like that. Yes, he is, Sev. Just give it to him. Let the man shine, bro. Let him shine. There's no reason to knock him down, dude. He's doing a good job. He is like the king of woke. The absolute king of being able to transcend the cringe for at least a good story. Well, a lot of people didn't buy that game, just like our buddy here, you know, that hasn't even played it. You know what I mean? It should have sold more, but they were There are forces working against that one. Gigantic. I'm going to have to look that up. Gigantic. It's on Steamy, I'm assuming. Store. Gigantic Rampage Edition. Is that what it's called? I don't think that's what we're... Oh, maybe we are. Yep, April 9th, 2024. Are we really talking about Gigantic Rampage Edition? Gigantic Rampage Edition comes out April 9th, 2024. Is out less time. Who bought the first game didn't even give it. Yeah, you're right, dude. Like, nobody wanted to see Joel die. I think that was what hampered the sales more than the woke stuff that was in it. Imagine a fun MOBA. Yeah, I mean, it's got that visual style that I don't really care much about, though. I don't care much for that visual style. Never really have. So, yeah, my friend. Yeah. 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 I don't play a lot of MOBA games though, bro. I'm not that kind of gamer, dude. I'm not like sim racing, single player, story driven type game, dude. You're wrong, Frog. And Metacritic says otherwise. I know. I'm probably the only one that likes it. Me and Shadow are the only two people that like The Last of Us 2. I get it, but I didn't hate it. I actually liked it. I thought it was good. Oh, the neighbor stopping by is not very fun. It reminds me of Jusant. I like Jusant, but I haven't finished it yet. I mean, I thought it was cool. The reason it's sitting at a 5.6 user score is because of the writing being so terrible, because of the woke stuff being injected into the game. I don't think it was injected into the game, though. It really wasn't over the top. And I mean, I've played through it 1.5 times. I don't think it was bad, bro. I think people just want to rail against it, and that's fine. Like I'm not here to tell you to like anything. Well, I mean, I guess I am. I am here to influence you, but I don't feel like The Last of Us 2 was a bad game for me. I liked it. I thought it was good. I'm looking forward to playing through it again on PC. I liked it on the PS4. I'll play it again on the PS. I'm kind of playing it again on the PS5. But I am waiting for the PC version so that I can actually play through the whole game again. Actually, because I just want to play it like 120 frames a second, or as many frames as I can get, because that makes even the first game, dude. I'm about gosh dang it. Let me look at Steam again. Even on the first one, I am probably, let me see how far I am to this one. 7.5 hours, 7.8 hours into it on Steam, so that's pretty good. I'm almost to Bill. We're literally almost to Bill. I'm almost to finding Bill, so that's pretty cool. I get what you're saying, Sev. Trust me, that game got hit hardcore, and it's only had 2 releases. The other ones had like 5 releases. And them 27 million people have bought it every single time, dude. It's got PS3, they bought it, then they bought it again on PS4, then they bought it again on PS5, because I know I've bought 3 copies of it, so I'm one of those. So 3 of those. So if you times those 3 by, and I bought it again on freaking PC, so there's 4 of us. So there's 4. If you divide 27 million by 4, 27 million divided by 4?
The answer is 6,700,000.
So yeah, it's doing better. 10 million versus 6 million. Yeah, we already knew Ellie was gay, so how would that have ruined the story? And Abby was cool. But Abby doesn't come across as a girl boss, dude. Abby doesn't come across as a girl boss. She has vulnerable moments that make Abby an interesting character. I think they did Abby very well. When I came away from my first playthrough of The Last of Us 2, I came away liking Abby more than I liked Ellie. I didn't care much for Ellie. I liked Abby more. Abby's a bodybuilder that was straight, dude. I didn't have a problem with Abby at all. Obviously I didn't like Abby for what she did to Joel. But then after I played half of her story, I was like, okay, I get it, man. I get it. It kind of did start making me feel like, yeah, maybe Joel did kind of deserve to die, but not like that. You know what I mean? Obviously Joel deserved to die. He wasn't necessarily the best dude, but he went from being an incredible freaking, cool dad, with Sarah and everything. Man, there's a lot of emotion. There's a lot of emotion with, when you get probably one of the best written story games ever to come out, which is The Last of Us, and then you can contrast that next to freaking, The Last of Us 2, which completely I don't know, man. Joel kind of deserved to die for what he did in the hospital to save Ellie. We can't deny that. We can't deny that. She does have arms like a man. She works out and takes steroids. I've seen some of them women on freaking on Twitter, or not Twitter, but YouTube, bro. They can get that big. Bella Ramsey, yeah, she's cool. I liked her in Game of Thrones. I haven't even watched the whole thing of of The Last of Us on TV. We did get past. Me and my wife did sit and watch a few of those episodes, and they were pretty good, man. They weren't too bad. Trend balloons. Also, pastor story. You killed my dad. She just isn't interesting. Yeah. I am what I am. No. Exactly. Obviously. Well, no. Honestly, Sev, there's a lot of women out there that have shown that they can gain that type of muscle. So without man hormones. About Joel's culpability for that hospital section. Come on, man. He kind of deserved to die. He kind of didn't. Obviously, you know what I mean? He was saving Ellie. I get his point of view. I get their point of view. I don't know, man. It's a trash world that I hope we never have to deal with, man, because having to make those kind of decisions, bro. Yeah, I don't blame Joel for doing what he did to save Ellie. I don't blame Joel for doing what he did to save Ellie, but at the same time, I don't blame freaking Abby for wanting revenge, bro. I don't blame Abby for wanting revenge. I don't. I get the whole thing, her being that buff in a post-apocalyptic world. Where the heck is she gonna get all of the meat and protein and food and stuff like that she needs to build those gains and maintain those gains? But even at the end of the game, bro, when she's sitting there starved and lost all her muscle mass and everything like that, yeah, dude, you know what I mean? It is feasibly not possible for her to do that in that type of an environment or that setting. But I don't know, dude. I don't think her character was completely bad. I don't think that her character was completely bad. Bait and switch, Cookman threw that stuff in there to go, ha, all right, I get it. Joe basically denied a cure for the whole humanity. Exactly. You know what I mean? He denied the chance for the whole humanity to be cured over his selfishness, and that's what led him to his his demise, bro. Like, I get it. Like, I mean, the story is not, it's not broken. I mean, it's realistic. That shit could have happened. You know, he freaking kills everybody there. Didn't kill the daughter. The daughter gets mad. She comes back with her friends. They kill Joel. What? Like, it's feasible, man. It is feasible. But I think that it probably would have been better if they, you know, I mean, obviously it would have been better if they would have just made Abby the antagonist the whole time instead of turning her into a protagonist and making you play that as well. Yeah, I get that. We already knew Joel wasn't like the best, but we liked Joel. We played a whole freaking game with Joel. We fell in love with that character. We did the things that he did. Like, we, you know what I mean? That's why I kind of think that Last of Us 2 hit me differently than it hit a lot of other people, because it was like, yeah, dude, Joel was cool, but he also wasn't like a saint. But then, you know, I mean, like, look at the world, man. Like, look at the world and the environments in that world, and it kind of makes you think, man. You don't know if Joel was right. You never played it. Damn it, PS5 blows. You need a PC so you can play it. It's not a PlayStation exclusive no more. You're free to play it on PC now, buddy. It's not cheating on Xbox if you play it, dude. Trust me, you're not cheating. You're just if you play PlayStation games on a PC or PlayStation, it just makes you a gamer, bro. That just makes you a gamer. It takes you out of your bubble and puts you into the bubble of someone else. Joe knowing he wasn't a good man already, but it's a problem now. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. That's the thing. Everybody's making it a problem. Clearly, Joe wasn't a good dude. So yeah, like, there was some justification for him getting done in the way he got done in. You know what I mean? Like, that's the world, bro. It's kill or be killed, survival at all costs. You know what I mean? Like, he got weak, he got dumb, like, being in that gated community and having things, you know, he got soft, dude. His love for Ellie made him soft. And that happens to all men, bro. Like, that love for Ellie made him soft. And people are like, people want to hate on it and everything, but yeah, dude, it's true. He made that decision. He could have kept his hard ass persona by letting her freaking, you know, potentially save the world, but he got soft. Ellie made him soft. Ellie got him killed. Ellie's the reason why the whole thing is a broken mess anyways. Ellie is the key to everything. You know what I mean? Ellie made him soft. Ellie shunned him, basically, was kind of, you know, kind of standoffish and distant from him, and it made him even weaker. Dude, that's natural for men to be like that. Ellie made Joel weak, and I'm sorry that nobody can see that, and they all just want to keep railing about, you know, about something. Like, the story made sense, bro. Yes, Joel was one of the top freaking smugglers, killers, whatever, dude. He was like a top dog. He was on his game, but she took him off his game and made him weak, bro. He got weak because of love. He was selfish, and that selfish and all of that got him killed, man. He got weak. I don't know, man. Like, we can debate the whole freaking Last of Us thing forever, but I don't think Neil Druckmann I don't think Neil Druckmann broke that story, bro. He just told it the way he wanted to tell it, and that's what happened, man. And that's cool. Cheating on my Xbox right now. Well, I don't know. You've never seen me pick up the Ally? Jusant probably runs great. I have, dude, I've never been dishonest about my ROG Ally. My ROG Ally, I take it with me when we go on, like, whatchamacallit, on like vacations, or we're away from home or something like that, I don't play it every day, dude. I haven't turned it on in, like, I think the last person to play it was my wife, bro. My wife was on it playing her Disney Dreamlight the other night. But right now, I have Disney Dreamlight downloaded to it. I have Diablo 4 and like Assassin's Creed or something downloaded to it right now. Assassin's Creed, oh gosh, what's that one? Assassin's Creed Unity. Behind every good man is a bad woman. Yep, pretty much. No, I think it's behind every good man is a good woman. Behind every broken man is a bad woman. The way everyone looks like he's the worst one. Churn for him, knowing he was a murderer and a smuggler. Yeah, you're right. I don't know, man. Like I just kind of, I don't know. I kind of get a little bit. I don't think that The Last of Us 2 was a bad game. I think that The Last of Us 2 was a divisive game. What's up, Cabbage? You're in Spain right now, dude. I don't think it was a bad game, but I do think it was a divisive game. I think that they created that game in a way that, like, I think that they wanted to get the most, like, I think they wanted to get the most, like, bang for their buck, and that made sense. And, you know, after pondering it and like going through the game and looking at it, I came to the same realization that they did, that it's a good game, but it is very divisive. It is very divisive. Joel had a lot of freaking people that really loved him and really cared about him. You know what I mean? I think Neil Druck, I think he did a dang good job, man. He, like, really did. I don't know, man. Like, see, that's the thing. Like, I'm not against, you know, the way it turned out. I mean, I think that obviously they wanted that game to be, they wanted that game to make a statement, and they did. And I kind of, I see where it went, man. OLED is better than the ROG Ally. That's why I sold it. To subvert expectations, I think he did, man. I mean, I'm kind of glad that they went with the way they went with it. At the same time, like, I mean, honestly, what more story could they have told with Joel? Like, now he's gonna raise Ellie as his own daughter? Like, come on, bro. Like Ellie was gonna turn against Joel? Like what else? What way were they gonna go with that, dude? What other way made sense for them to go with that? Tell me, you know what I mean? Like, I think they did a good job at continuing the Last of Us story, man. That game was Naughty Dog, a sweet baby themselves. Yeah. Only Neil Druckmann could do it the best. Dude, I don't know. When you got your Steam Deck OLED, yeah, I don't know if I would have made that decision. I do like my ROG Ally, but I told you guys from the get-go, if I bought like a Steam Deck or a ROG Ally, I wouldn't play it much. Oh, Ragnarok. Last of Us 2 is much better than Ragnarok, bro. Ragnarok, they really did kind of just neuter freaking Kratos. Yeah, I see. I don't mind the Windows thing, man. I could run my channel from the ROG Ally. And Xbox handheld rumors. It's possible that they both come out with one. I can't say the same for Ragnarok, bro. I'm sorry. I mean, obviously. I need to play through Ragnarok again. When it comes to PC, I'll play through it again and I'll look at it. I'll try to wade through the filler stuff that's in there. Need my portable to be as strong as super powerful as my main gaming rig. As I only use it on the go, I just wanted to boot up and play games. That's it. I like my ROG Ally, man. I think it's good. I like my ROG Ally. ROG Ally for life. See, I don't use mine on a daily basis. I use mine once in a great while. Like if we go down to Logan to visit family, I take it with me. Because I know my wife wants to sit there and visit with family, and I want to play bidgy games. It's working. My work program doesn't work on Linux, and half my games don't either since they're multiplayer. Yeah, playing my Steam Deck. Nice. Yeah. I think I also got Automobilista 2 on there as well. I think I got Automobilista 2. I was thinking about downloading some whatchamacallit, some WRC Generations on there as well and using that on the go, but I've been playing that mostly on the PC. I haven't done a racing video. Oh, I did a racing video today, but I haven't went out of my way to actually make a racing video, with my sim racing equipment for a while because I don't know, man. I don't know. There's just so many games coming out. This is going to be a very dry month for sim racing videos, dude. March is going to be a dry one. I need to finish Final Fantasy VII, but I don't know. Rebirth. I mean, the blurriness is kind of starting to get to me a little bit. I keep thinking, gosh, dude. This is what I'm thinking with Final Fantasy Rebirth, man. I'm like, gosh dang, dude. I'm going to get through this, and there's no way I'm going to want to redo all of this stuff on the PC version, man. So I am kind of getting a little upset with it, I wish that game wasn't locked to PlayStation 5. I wish I could play it on my freaking PC so that I could have a significantly better visual experience. The gameplay's fine. All of that stuff has been pretty decent. Story's awesome. But I want to play that game on PC, man. Now the God of War don't want to choose violence. Oh, I know, huh? Dude, he's all weak now. AMD hit piece? I didn't. They did another AMD hit piece? Hey, what's up, Stealth Dragon? How you doing, man? I have it, but I haven't tried it, no. I have not tried it yet. Nvidia meat riding again? Oh yeah, dude. Why wouldn't they be? We love Nvidia. Oh, Nvidia. You know what the funny thing is, Akeem? I was playing, dude. I was playing Remnant 2 today. It has FSR 3 and it has frame generation, dude. I was playing that with the performance mode FSR 3 and it looks clean, man. It looks clean. I'm like, gosh dang, dude. These guys are going to have a lot harder time convincing people that the FSR 3 is garbage because it looks a lot better, dude, even in performance mode. Ultra performance mode really didn't look that bad in either, but you do get a little bit more shimmering in that one. But RDR2 is the greatest game ever. I don't know, man. I like Witcher 3 a little bit better than RDR2, man. I like RDR2, but dude, Witcher 3 is better for me. Caught up with features, FSR, anti-lag, motion. Why do they need to? I think they have. I think that. Well, I mean, I guess if AMD didn't have to sit and fill in the blanks for Nvidia users, bro, they could have. if AMD was to put out a proprietary solution for their 7000 series cards, then like I get it. They probably could have brought it to the market a lot quicker, but they tend to care more about their legacy products as well. So yeah, it takes AMD a little bit longer to get those features out. And it does, it sucks, but it's worth the wait. Like, it is pretty good. I feel more confident in buying an AMD GPU just because I feel like they are going to support my purchase and care for my purchase a little bit, at least a little bit longer than Nvidia will. I mean, we'll find out when the 8000 series comes out if they're still supporting 6000 series. If they're still supporting 6000 series, dude, oh my gosh, that will be incredible. Elden Ring together on Steam Deck. We played Overwatch 2 on Steam Deck. Easy Anti-Cheat now supports Proton. BattleEye is working on Proton support too, so it's growing. It does feel pretty real in Red Dead 2. It does. I like Red Dead Redemption 2, man. You want to live there? I want to live there too. Because I wouldn't survive, but man, it'd be fun to ride. I think you'd survive. I think you'd survive just fine. I need to stop being such an AMD fanboy. All my AMD views are drying up. All my views are drying up. Actually, my channel's becoming irrelevant, dude. I've looked at the views over my last 30 videos, bro, and they're not good. Not good at all. This channel is dying, and I'm gonna let it die. That house collapsed. That horse collapsed. I'm sorry, guys, but this channel is probably dying. I've looked at all my views over the last freaking 30 videos, and they're not good. They are not good at all. Not even cracking 500 views now. Nobody's interested in video games anymore. So I don't know what to say anymore. It's almost like be like Digital Foundry and just become Jensen's free media? Oh, I know, man. Play Call of Duty all the time. I find the most interesting moments in gaming are horror games. Pretty much. So I was playing this new game. It's called Robin Hood. Sherwood Builder. That game's cool. Yeah, they definitely get my channel. That's why I don't care, dude. If this channel dies, it dies. I don't really... I mean, I care, but I don't care. You know what I mean? It's either that or try to chase the trends. And yeah, dude, I don't know, man. I just kind of feel like this channel is falling apart. And that's fine. Who don't believe in the right political choice? Yeah, dude, they definitely hold my content back. Every time I do a live stream, they demonetize it. So, and then I have to apply for a review, and by the time the review is finished, all the views are dried up on it. So, yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like I need to take a step back and decide what this channel is going to be mostly about, and I don't know. I mean, I that's why I do most of these kind of these talks and live streams. We're paying to keep your channel alive, man. Yeah, I mean, I can only do so much, man. I don't want to become like a I don't want to become like every other channel and chase all the popular stuff, dude, because I don't have time or patience for that. When I tried to do that in the second year, like the first and second year, man, it was pretty tough, man. That was pretty dang tough. I've been silently reporting your videos for misinformation about Nvidia. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it, Akeem. I'm pretty sure a lot of people do. The freaking Nvidia freaking shills. Nvidia shills. I don't think Nvidia's significantly better than AMD though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they're significantly better. I think that they are both damn good options for gaming. I do. I think both of them are good. I think that you're going to pay a lot more money for Nvidia for nothing, dude. I think I kind of just think Nvidia is kind of a waste of money for what you get from them. And dude, that's my rant. I don't feel like you get enough bang for your buck with Nvidia, dude. I hate products that I really do despise products that make you pay for a name. That shit's so annoying. It's just the vlog videos of innovation and advertisements. Pretty much getting people to be interested in the product. Yep. I mean, we don't even pull in as many freaking people to live streams anymore. I don't know, man. Like, I'm not a very good critic because I'm not consistent with my criticism. You know, I look at every product differently. Every game is different. Some games I'm okay with. Maybe it's just a mood thing when I'm in a mood. Like, I didn't notice a bunch of wokeness in Suicide Squad, but I noticed it immediately in freaking Banishers Ghosts of New Eden. So, I don't know. Like, I don't feel like my content is good anymore. Maybe I used to be more passionate about it. Maybe I'm not as passionate as I used to be. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, dude. It gets kind of like when you put out a whole bunch of videos and nobody watches them. And I just can't keep making the same Nvidia bad AMD videos. Because Nvidia's not bad, they're just way overpriced. Just let PC and mobile take over. These consoles are going back to 30 FPS. I know, dude. What's up, Avi? PCs offer both visuals and FPS. Yes, they do. Yeah, I know. I am just me, man. But it's just show more skin, man, than clickbait with cleavage. Clickbait with cleavage. Well, see, dude, I'm not a PC expert. I've never claimed to be a PC expert. I've always tried to design my content from a consumer point of view when it comes to PC. And people reject that. People are rejecting that. And it's like, okay, cool, man. If you're going to reject that, why keep doing it? People just want to be indoctrinated. People just want to only hear what the freaking what the other guys want to say, man. And that's fine, dude. Like, I get that people want to be hyped for their product and not feel bad that they keep wasting money on Nvidia. Like, I get it, but I don't see it that way, man. Just start at OnlyFans. Because you and your interaction, that being said, AMD versus Nvidia doesn't interest me at all. It should interest you. It should interest you. The thing is, bro, is a group of YouTubers that are very popular and make lots of money, and they stick together. They do. They really do protect each other. I really do feel like that is the case too, man. I feel like a lot of us smaller, because dude, like think about this. I put out a video for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth telling people that, hey man, you can put this game in 1080p or 1440p and let your TV upscale it. And then all of a sudden, Digital Foundry's newest video on that, they say, yeah, dude, you can do that, and it changes it. And I'm like, see, dude, like I put out these videos well in advance of them, and they get all the credit for it, man. Like I don't even get credit for the crap that I put out, bro. And it's annoying, man. It is annoying. People just tell me, nah, what does Digital Foundry say? But then when Digital Foundry says the exact same thing I say, I don't see any one of them people coming back to my comment section telling me, yeah, bro, you were right, man. You were right, dude. I'm sorry I doubted you. No, they just completely forget that I even existed. And they're like, yeah, man, Digital Foundry. Dude, sometimes I hate Digital Foundry because they are ruining gaming for a lot of people out there. Like, we know that these consoles are weak. That's obvious. We realize that we're going back to 1080p, but at least we're getting 1080p with 60 frames a second. 60 frames a second now. That's not bad. 1080p at 60 frames a second on these consoles is not bad. And like when we look at that is good, man. That to me is progress for the console system. You know, being able to get 60 frames a second at 1080p out of these consoles, that's not bad. I don't have a problem with that. Frogboy, I had a confession to make. I was going to buy the 7900 XTX, but then I realized my new 850 watt wasn't enough for that card with the 5900X and decided to save up more for the 4080 Super. That's fine, Victor. Whatever's going to make you happy, bro. I think that a 4080, let me say this, a 4080 Super for $1,000, that's not a bad card. That's not a bad deal at all. Like, you are getting at or above 7900 XTX power, plus you will be actually able to utilize ray tracing with that card a little bit better. I mean, clearly better than you're going to be able to get out of the AMD side, if that is something that you care about. So yeah, 4080 Super is not a bad card, and like if you can get one for that, awesome, dude. That's awesome. I wouldn't recommend anything under. I don't know. I'm still kind of on the fence about recommending a 4070 Ti Super, but the 16 gigabytes of VRAM makes that a much easier pill to swallow. So as long as you're getting 16 gigs of VRAM, Victor, as long as you're getting, you know, the power to at least drive your games at like 4K or 1440p or whatever, that's a good buy, man. That's a good buy. And yes, you're right. You are going to need significantly more power to run that 7900 XTX over that 4080 Super. So yeah, dude, I don't think that's a bad buy. I don't think that's a bad buy, and I support your decision, and you have Frog's blessing. You have my blessing on that. I don't know. 900p at 60. If you got a 1080p TV, bro, like, yeah, dude, see, that's the thing. You can run your games on a 1080p TV. You don't even have to pay $2,000 for a freaking OLED 4K TV, man. You can literally go buy a 1080p TV and still enjoy your games, man. Like, you don't really necessarily need that for these consoles, which they should have just marketed these as super high frame rate 1080p consoles. Even though on pen and paper it sounds good. I know, I don't know, man. Like, I do worry that Nvidia does that kind of shit, bro. I do kind of worry that when like a new generation of Nvidia cards come out, I do kind of feel like they gimp them in the software, man. Like, there's no reason that my 3080 10 gig should have been struggling the way it was, man. And like, I get that a lot of people don't agree with what I'm saying, but it's like, dude, I play so many freaking games. I have like, I don't know if everybody buys as many games as I do, but I buy so many games so that I get to see just how many games are actually, you know, running good or running decent, and it just felt like every single other game or 90% of the games I was buying on that 3080 were just not running that well. And I mean, some of that could have been just because of my video memory thing, but I don't think it was the video memory thing because my system was already clocked to the RAM that I had in there. So putting those other 2 sticks in there didn't change the timings. It didn't do anything with them. They were both CL16 memory and they were both the same. Like all the numbers were the same. It's just that my actual RAM for that Hyper Fury RX was like 47 or like 4277 megahertz or something. It was like timed for that or whatever. But then the other one put me down at the 3600 megahertz. 3600 megahertz. I don't know if the Intel cards are crap, my friend. I haven't tried Intel yet. I can't give you a good thing on that. Yeah, I'm tired of getting out of VRAM. I switched from 3070. Yeah, no problem, brother. I knew it on the L2 cache. I said it before release, and I was right. What did they do? Super was a showcase. What did they do? They gimped the L2 cache on it? RTX HDR was gimping performance even when it was turned off in the Nvidia app. After it was turned on, full install required so bad. Really? So you had to that RTX HDR was destroying performance? Well, yeah, dude, all of their... Haven't you guys noticed, dude? It's like everything that Nvidia brings out destroys your performance. Every single new feature that they bring out destroys your performance. It's weird. It's weird. It's funny how a lot of games with RT can run just fine on the AMD cards, but every single one of them that's built for Nvidia to use the power of path tracing or whatever tends to really gimp your performance on even your Nvidia cards. 33% then less than 4080 L2 cache, which resulted in 20% less performance. Interesting. So the 4080 Super has less L2 cache than the regular 4080, huh? Well, yeah, they had to cut corners somewhere to put that card out. I think the best card, honestly, out of that freaking whole Nvidia stack would probably be a 4070 Super. There's a video on it. I'm not using that BS HDR. Windows, it's fine enough for me. Enough is enough of performance hitting features. That's what Nvidia does, dude. They sell you GPUs, and then they invent stuff that looks cool that you're gonna have to use. 4070 Super Ti. Oh, that's the one you're talking about. Well, yeah, I mean, but that 4070 Ti Super is not meant to be a 4080 class card. It's meant to make you spend more money. So advanced now that even what they throw at us and they say this is the next greatest game, it's all the same. It pretty much is all the same, bro. Oh, man. If Hollywood didn't ruin everything the way that Hollywood's ruined everything, maybe I wouldn't play as many video games. I don't know. Shutting down 20% performance on the majority of games, but some other games are barely affected by it. I don't know, man. I'm not saying that AMD is perfect, but I don't have a lot of issues with AMD, bro. I don't. Including Onyx. No! AMD. Just pick AMD, guys. AMD is in my opinion a much better user experience, guys. I just don't care for the whole Nvidia hype anymore, dude. I think it's crap, dude. 3080 10 gigs still holds up pretty good after all those years in ultra wide. See, and that's the thing, man. Struggling in 4K. No, so these are the games that it struggled in, Kevin. It struggled in Jedi Survivor. It struggled in Wild Hearts. It struggled in The Last of Us Part 1 remake. struggled in Spider-Man remake. There was like when I had that, Kevin, there was just all those games that were just starting to like turn a leaf and come to next gen consoles and stuff, and it was like hit and miss, bro. Like there were so many of them. It struggled in, gosh dang it, what was that? Callisto Protocol. There was just a long string of games, Kevin, that it was like, dude, I hate this card, man. It feels like crap. It struggles, it stutters all the damn time. I can't use ray tracing on it. Like it was frustrating. Everything I had to use DLSS for this and that. But the moment, Kevin, the moment that I put that 7900 XT in my PC and started using that for gaming, I was absolutely blown away. I was like, holy crap. Yes, I get it. The 7900 XT is basically a 3090 Ti or whatever. I get it that it's got more power and stuff, but it's like, it's not just that, dude. It's the user experience for the AMD, like getting in there and setting things up. And let me make this clear, dude. I love the AMD card before FSR3 came out, before HyperX came out, before AMD's fluid motion frames came out. I already love the card just on its basic rasterization power. I was like, yes, this is good. I still get basically 3080 to 3090 level freaking ray tracing performance. So I was like, yeah, this is fine, dude. Like honestly, if the 3080 would have had enough VRAM to actually run those games, I'm fine with the 7800 XT as well. You know what I mean? Even the 7600 XT is fine because I'm not getting them damn VRAM limitations on those games that I wanted to play. So it's like, okay, cool. Yes, dude, I could literally live with the 7600 XT power. I could. Like, I would be okay with that. It's not even the power. It's not even being able to run it at 4K. It's being able to play the game and have it not stuttering like a freaking mess. And then being sold features that I can't even use. You know what I mean? Like being sold features that I can't use is what makes me a little bit irritated with Nvidia. And then they overcharge you for those features that you can't even use. So yeah, it is kind of annoying. Like the 4080 is probably the best, the best option. I think the 4080 Super is probably the lowest option that I would recommend for you to play ray tracing. I don't think I would recommend a 4070, a 4070 Ti, or a 4070 Ti Super. You're right. And yes, Kevin, most of them games were horribly optimized. Actually, I don't know if they were horribly optimized, bro, because I didn't have an AMD GPU at the same time. But I know the games that have come out now that people are saying are horribly optimized on PC, they're actually not running that bad on my AMD setup. They are, and most of the people complaining about them are running them on RTX cards, bro. Video games are going the same way as Hollywood. Yes, 3080 struggles in Call of Duty. I've tested it and find that the console versions are better. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think the 30 series class of Nvidia cards put such a bad taste in my mouth, bro. But let me say this, bro. Like that 4070 was a better game. It was obviously a better card. It ran smoother, it ran with less power, less heat, all of that stuff. Like the 4070 wasn't a bad card. I really just like the AMD experience, and it's easier. I don't even have to like redo my software every time I switch out one of these AMD cards. I could just pull this one out and put a new one in, and it's fine. Like the AMD software detects it and it utilizes that. You just delete my shader cache every time I put in a new card, and I don't have any problems with that. But yeah, dude, like switching out the Nvidia card, putting the AMD card back in, putting that, you know what, that was getting very annoying. And everybody's like, no, you got to DDU it. And then I was like, man, I'm just going to, I was really considering just leaving both operating systems or both software stacks on there, because I wasn't really seeing any problem when I was testing that out, when I was playing around with that. I didn't see any problems, but yeah, I just kept deleting it after that. I did test it on a couple games, but then I just deleted that when I had the AMD card in and reloaded this. That was just getting to be way too time consuming for me. I have a real job. AMD Radeon software is decent since 5500 XT. Nice. I like AMD a lot more, but because I feel like I get what I pay for with AMD, where I don't feel like I get what I pay for with Nvidia. And AMD kind of made me feel that way even more about Nvidia not giving me what I'm paying for, because I'm getting just as good performance on games without ray tracing as I would be with the Nvidia card, and sometimes a lot more. So I don't know. To me, the ray tracing and all of that stuff is not as important. By the time it's ready and actually working good, like, we'll be able to afford it and it'll be good. But chasing it right now, I don't know if that really makes sense. And every time I hear like another reviewer tell you that, like, ooh, yeah, you want to get Nvidia because of that ray tracing, I cringe, laugh, and I shudder. I'm like, oh gosh, dude. I don't overclock. I don't. I'm not an overclocker yet. When I have a second rig, bro, when I have like a second, like a PC that I can actually do that stuff for, then maybe I'll start testing that. But like right now, I just have the one rig, and I really don't feel like spending a whole bunch more money right now because I'm in the middle of considering upgrading to AM5, but I'm waiting for the new CPUs from AMD to find out what I'm actually going to do. What do you mean? You have to kind of care about hardware. I declare war. You have to care about hardware to an extent. If okay. Well, for me, my reason is because I have a YouTube channel. But like I said, I could live with the 7600 XT power because that gives me a significantly better experience than the consoles do. And that's cheap, dude. You can literally get a 56. You can get an AMD. You can get an AM4 platform with a 5600X 3D and a 7600X XT GPU. And yeah, dude, you can have a much better system than the consoles. AMD offers overclocking on their native app too. Bitcoin. I prefer the Radeon Adrenaline software over Nvidia way more, though it was my first Nvidia GPU, but so far I'm not disappointed by it. Got it at launch, MSRP. It was a good deal, but most overpaid. Yeah, I got my 3080 for MSRP as well. But I got it, 10 months, or I got it a few months before the 40 series launched, which was kind of dumb. I mean, I've tried like the auto overclock, Jay, but I can't really tell a difference, dude. Overclocking doesn't really do anything for you, bro. I don't know. Maybe if you're like into extreme overclocking and you're like really good at it, like really getting everything you can out of your GPUs and stuff, but overclocking that shit's gonna make it run hotter and faster, and it's probably gonna wear out the lifespan of it, dude. Only overclock if you can afford to buy new GPUs every generation. That's my advice to you. If you can afford to buy a new GPU every generation, go ahead and play around with overclocking. If you can't, I don't see any need for it. Sold my build and jump ship. Nice. GTA 6 will come out and no one will give a shit about anything but the damn game. You know what the funny thing is I'm pretty sure that one's going to have some wokeness in it too, and like it'll be interesting, man. Nobody's going to care about the visuals or the freaking 30 frames a second. You know that game's coming out at 30 frames a second, right? They probably won't even try to do a 60 on that. You look at the fidelity of that Merc 79 XT $700. Buy it right now. The other day I was thinking about buying the 7900 XTX, but then I was like, dude, do I really need that power? Do I really need all that extra power? Do I need the power? Do I need some power? But I don't think I think it's like what, 10 to 20% more powerful. Oh, the GTA trailer looked good. It did look good, but I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm not really into the whole Grand Theft Auto games that much anymore. I don't really care much about them. Sometimes I consider buying it on PC, the Grand Theft Auto 5, but not for $27. $27. I don't even know if this one here got upgraded with ray tracing and everything. I don't think this one here got the ray tracing upgrade. That only came to consoles. No, it's still calling for a GTX 660. So, yeah, this game. Not the droid I'm looking for. It was locked to 30 FPS. I won't buy it. Yeah, dude. I think going from a 3080 Kevin to the 7900 XT was an absolute that was an upgrade. That was a pretty dang good upgrade. For me, because you got the 20 gigs of VRAM. Like you could play Far Cry 6 on a 7900 XT, bro. Oh, I play a lot of Ubisoft games too, so I need that VRAM, dude. You need VRAM for those games. I'm looking forward to Witcher 4. Yeah, and the Witcher remake. I want the Witcher remake. I want that, and I want the second game remade because I would love to play through those. 100% accurate betrayal. I can't wait to play it above 30 FPS. It's not the best thing since sliced bread. Honestly, Mr. Chucks, I'm looking forward to Witcher 4 more than I am GTA 6. I will buy GTA 6 and I will check out the world and everything, but I don't know, man. If it's really locked to 30 frames per second, I might not even buy it at launch. GTA doesn't have ray tracing, just improved graphics, but the PC version has RTX ray tracing mods. Yeah, I know it's got mods. The Sapphire looks very good. Sapphire looks very good. OC version, yeah. Pure performance, 4090s, so much power and overheats. I know, huh? All that power! We need more power! See, I don't know, man. Buying a 4090 is just dumb, dude. I think that's a dumb waste of money. Especially when your 4070 or your 5070 or your 5070 Ti is going to have that much power and be cheaper. That's when I think that ray tracing will be when the 5070 gets 4090 power for ray tracing and all of that stuff. Then I think you'll be in a different bracket for ray tracing. Because a 4090, I think, is probably your best bet for ray tracing. So as soon as you get that power in the 70 class, then that's when ray tracing starts to become more of a, ooh, maybe I want this. Well, seeing as I'm Captain Radeon, bro, my job is to shrink the market shrink the Nvidia market and grow the AMD market the best I can. And since I started with AMD, I think we've went from 80% market share to 75% market share. So we're doing a good job. That's 5%. Excited, I feel the same way about Gigantic. Nice. Holds up pretty well in 2024. Get it, Frog. I do have it. I have it on PC. I have it on PC, Mr. Chucks. I have been playing it. I bought it on GOG. It was like $1.99 or something, man. I was like, yeah, I'll buy that for $1.99. I got the first one too, but I'm like, yeah, I want to wait for the remake before I play that one. The second one does hold up pretty good though. But I would like to play them in I would like to play the first and second game all as one game though. A remake. I'm so glad that they are remaking that. I'm pretty happy about that. I'm actually really happy about that. I'm actually very, 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 very happy about that. Yeah, Mr. Witcher 1 did not age well at all. Not even PC can save it, bro. Not even the PC and all its power can save The Witcher 1. Yeah, I think it is pretty clunky in the first one, dude. The second one is kind of clunky, but not as clunky. The third one is still my favorite. That's like my favorite game of all time. Wifey have me kidnapped. Why? Where does she have you kidnapped at? Oh, kidnapped by the wife, bro. I feel bad for you. Mine's playing video games right now. My wife is playing her really cool Disney Dreamland. She really likes that game. Dang it, dude. Oh. Achievements. I'm going to look and see. Gosh, dang. Dude, she's almost got 6 whole days in that game, dude. 6 days. 6 days, man. She is hitting... She's literally getting Assassin's Creed Valhalla gameplay out of that. On Valhalla, dude, I've got like 6 days something on there. Let me see if I can find it. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Valhalla. Ooh, boy. I got 6 days, 11 hours, bro. She's literally 11 hours away from my Valhalla playtime on that. Did you see the Avowed extended gameplay reveal after the showcase? Watch it sometime if you haven't, because I know you're excited for Avowed. It looks great. I did watch it. Avowed looks incredible. I played Helldivers for about, let me see. I refunded it a third time. I refunded it again, dude. I don't have no desire to play it. I played a little bit of it. I got through a couple of the missions, and I just thought, dude, I'm not excited about this. I'm not excited for Helldivers 2. AMD, since lots of people say they barely get any good results. Really? Well, I don't know how to do benchmarks like them, dude. I don't know how to make AMD look bad, bro, to prop up Nvidia. I mean, I guess I could just do all my benchmarks on like Cyberpunk, bro, because that's the only thing that's saving. I feel like that's the only game that's actually saving Nvidia right now is Cyberpunk, because if you try to do ray tracing on The Witcher on Alan Wake 2, it doesn't really look that good. It doesn't really show the Nvidia side being like a. I mean, it's still unplayable. You know what I mean? So it's like, oof. On Xbox, what? Oh no, I don't think it's on Xbox. I'm having lots of fun, but my 3070 can't catch a break. It's lackluster. Yeah, dude, the 3070 is a joke. Absolute joke. Absolute joke, man. 8 gigs of VRAM. Like, what are you going to do with that, bro? You going to play at freaking 720p? Some of them games are even taking more than 10 gigs on freaking 1080p, bro. Go try to play Resident Evil 4 Remake with max settings and everything, and I don't think you're going to be able to do. Why don't I like woke gaming? It's good for you. Nobody likes woke gaming, man. Why would they? The stories are incoherent most of the time, and the character development sucks. Like, why would you like that? I don't care about being forced to play stupid stuff, dude. Like, I'm okay, man. I'm okay. I like good stuff. I guess I've got so many games. If I have to play old games for the rest of my life, I could probably do that. I could probably just go without it. I don't know why these developers want you to play that dumb stuff anyways, man. Like, who's it for? I mean, why would you want to play something that's just there for them to pat themselves on the back? Yeah, see, I care about these issues, and it's like, dude, no, you don't. If you cared about those issues, then you guys wouldn't make such a big problem about it. They are the ones that create the problems. Sorry, guys, we needed to change out the battery. And when I played RE4, when it came out, I switched to PS4. Yeah, exactly, dude. You have to play that game on a freaking PS4 or an Xbox, bro, for it to even be worth playing. That sucks too, man. That's like one of the things that started making me annoyed with my 3080 was because my Series X and PS5 were running games better, dude. No freaking stuttering on, dude. I bought Callisto Protocol on the PC the day it came out. That game was a stutterfest on the 3080. So I refunded it. And then I got offered free review code for the PS5 version. And so I played through it on PS5 and it was a way better experience. Way better than that 3080. I was mad. That was one game that really made me mad about the 3080. I was like, dude, I can't even play this game on a 3080. Really? Are you lying to me? That made me mad. I don't have that problem with my AMD cards, bro. I can play everything on my AMD cards. Even on my 7600 XT, I can play these newer games at a reasonable resolution with like reasonable graphic settings, bro. So I'm just like, yeah, I don't know, man. You'd probably be better off buying a 7600 XT, bro. And that 7600 XT would probably give you a better experience than that 3070, dude. That's terrible. Hakeem loves Hakeem loves how mad woke games make people. Oh, dude. Bad Frog. I bought the 4070 Ti Super. That's all I could afford. I don't mean to make you feel bad, but I mean, like, don't use it for ray tracing, Kenneth, and you'll be fine, bro. You'll be fine with that card if you don't use it for ray tracing. It is a pretty strong card, and it's got a 256-bit bus now. It's got 16 gigs of VRAM. Like, it's good. It's just as good as like any of my AMD cards, but it's just too expensive, man. Like, you can get a 7900 GRE for less than that, and it performs almost as good as that. Oh no, actually it doesn't perform almost as good as that. That's like the 4070 Super. You can get a 7900 XT for a little bit cheaper, and they both pretty much run on par. So I don't know. I hate to see people waste good money on Nvidia. That's bad. I'm an AMD bro now, bro. AMD is the way to go for me. I like AMD. I have no problem supporting their products and recommending them on my channel, dude. Like, there's nothing on Nvidia that makes me think that they are more worth that support over AMD. Nothing at all. Yeah. It has to be. For that kind of money. You could have afforded so much more with, dude. You could have bought a 7900 XTX for a little bit more. It really sucks that you have to spend that much money, bro. Bro. I am an AMD bro. AMD bro. AMD. AMD is better. AMD is better. It makes me feel happy inside. I feel warm and fuzzy inside with AMD, and I don't feel that way with Nvidia. I'm still in the honeymoon phase with AMD, my bros, my friends. My friends, it's better. See, look at the light. It's even red. It's even a red light, dude. I am an AMD fanboy. So yes, all of my content will probably be biased towards AMD. Sorry. Sad face. Actually, I'm not sad about it. I'm going to make that video. My channel is dying. AMD APU, bro. I love my AMD, dude. I got a PS5 that's AMD. I got an Xbox Series X that's AMD. I got a ROG Ally that's AMD. The only Nvidia product I got is a Nintendo Switch. I'm feeling cuddly inside about a computer part is insane. Oh, dang. Come on, you know it's not true-ish. Is extremely what? Bad, honestly? Yeah, I get what you're saying. Do you really think my little channel's going to change people's minds about Nvidia, dude? Seriously, man. Like, let me fanboy and just be fun about it, bro. At least you get to hear a different experience about AMD than everybody just being like, oh, it's got like trash drivers and this and that and all the stuff they say, dude. Going to get my first GPU this month. Asus TUF OC7900 XT is really tempting. I would buy that. I wouldn't even bat an eye at that. I'd be like, yeah, dude, knowing what I know about the 7900 XT, buy it. You'll be happy. You will be satisfied. Your channel can grow if you edit out videos and put more effort like writing. I'm not doing any of that. Writing something out, bro, is, yeah, why would I do that? I'm not a professional YouTuber, bro. This is not my career. I'm not putting that much work into a hobby. This is a hobby, man. I'm getting 75 plus subscribers per week, man. I know that's good. I know, dude, I'm just saying that because somebody said that. I was reading, like, I was going through my YouTube comments and stuff because people always ask me, are you deleting my answers and stuff? And I was like, wait a minute, dude, because I don't see them. And so I went and I looked and I started looking at the ones that YouTube holds for review. And dude, they are nothing but trash comments, dude, telling me that your channel's dying, you're blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh gosh, dude. I'm like, okay, dude, if my channel's dying. I mean, the funniest thing is like, somebody said on Twitter, dude, your channel's dying. And I'm like, and because it was in a Portal Rock 77 comment section that I was talking to him about. And I was like, dude, Puerto Rock's been on here for a while, bro. I've been on here for 3 years and I'm catching up to him pretty quickly, bro. Like I'm probably going to surpass him in the next couple of years, in the next year or so. Exactly. Everybody's a damn fanboy, dude. I'm using AMD right now because I like AMD. My content is clearly going to be about AMD and how good AMD is. So, yeah, what am I supposed to do, dude? I'm not going to sit here and like spoon feed people Nvidia shit when I'm using AMD. That just doesn't make any sense, bro. I'm like, here you go. Here's your taste of Nvidia, bro. Now let me get back to telling you how my AMD is good, bro. I'm not going to do that. That's stupid. I'm not going to sit here and kiss Nvidia's butt, dude. I don't care. Nvidia, Su, and Yuzu be like, but PC players get to play our games on other devices like desktop, Steam. Exactly. Use the woke AI to make scripts for you. I mean, what, you mean use Google AI? I'm not going to use Google AI, dude. Chat GPT is okay. I'll just have Chat GTP. Puerto Rock. Yeah, dude. They were trying to tell me that my channel's dying and his is doing great. I'm like, okay. Turtleneck Rock. Play bad games on his 7900 XT. Well, it's better than playing bad games on my PS5. At least they look better on my 7900 XT. Dude, you console fanboys, man. You guys drive me nuts, bro. Gosh. It's PC class now. PC Master Race, bro. Consoles are dying. Consoles are dying, and woke is killing them. Here comes the Nvidia airplane. Open up. Let me just force feed you some of that DLSS. Give you a side serving of ray tracing, bro. I just think it's funny when they're showing you like these benchmarks and they're like, look, Nvidia's got better ray tracing performance. And it's like 30%, it's like 30 frames. And they're like trying to tell you, look, but that's 17% better, 17% better. I'm like, 17% better, dude. It's like 10 frames better. Oh my gosh, dude. You're like barely playable, not so playable. You're like Assassin's Creed 1 playable on PS3 versus Assassin's Creed playable on Xbox 360, or Assassin's Creed playable on PS3 and then like Assassin's Creed playable on PS4, bro. I'm like, are you guys kidding me, man? Are you kidding me? You're trying to tell people that like ray tracing at 30 FPS is cool now, bro? Like the whole PC thing is, yeah, you don't want low frame rates, and now all of a sudden they're like, yeah, dude, 30 frames per second with ray tracing is cool. I'm like, whatever, man, whatever. Leave us console boys alone. Been here since the... This is still a console war channel. I still console war. No, I'm just joking. I'm just talking about your buddy Go Packers, bro. He's trying to tell me my 7900 XT is bad. Look at his PlayStation 5, man. Like, haven't you... Oh, look at that. He's here. He's not playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, bro. Interesting. Very interesting. I thought you guys love bangers. Why aren't you playing Final Fantasy? I wanted to see what you wrote, Switch fan. Gosh dang it. Don't delete that. We like them woken. We like them broken. Been here since this is a console war channel. I never even intended this to be a console war channel, man. Oh, it's just the dang PlayStation fanboys, man. They get so emotional. I don't know why, dude. If their PS5 is so great, why are they so emotional about it? Why are they on Frogboy X1 Gaming's chat right now and not playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the biggest PlayStation launch this year for the next 3 months? Shouldn't you be playing that for the 3 months? More powerful than a Series X, so Sony simping disease. He's got Sony simping disease, man. Oh, my SSD! My SSD! You know what's funnier, though? When, like, games load faster on the Xbox Series S than they do on the PS5. I find that absolutely hilarious when we see that. Most games are going to look about the same, you know? Because they're all the console that they target for building games is the PS5. So, yeah. I mean, it's obvious that games are going to at least be comparable to the Xbox version. They're not going to go out of their way to make the Xbox version any better than the PS5 version. That's the nature of the Peggies. The Peggies. We love PlayStation, but we don't buy their games. Wait, PlayStation's broke. Support PlayStation. PlayStation doesn't need you guys to sit here and tell us how many damn consoles they sold. They need you to buy the games and actually play them. They're going broke. PlayStation is broke. They're giving your... Dude... Them giving your exclusives to PC should tell you everything you need to know that PlayStation is broke, and if you don't start buying their games, you're not going to have any more exclusives. Exclusives are gone, and once people get a taste of PC gaming on PlayStation bangers, it's all over. It's all over, dude. Your console sales are going to start to dwindle just like Xboxes. Because once Xbox gamers got to start playing their games day and date on PC... Oh man, it made a lot more sense to get a PC than it did to get an Xbox, bro. Because once you go PC, man, once you make that initial investment, yeah, baby, you ain't coming back to no console, buddy. You're not coming back. Sad face, you're not. Just the better frame rate, man, is gonna like whoa. And then when you get to use ultra settings, ultra combo settings, bro, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I've been missing out. And then you're going to be mad at yourself for the first year. Gosh dang it, kicking your feet. I wasted so much money on this stupid console and the PC, man. I could have had a better CPU in my PC if I wouldn't have bought that stupid console. You know what I mean? Then you're just going to get mad all the time. You're just going to be mad for a little while. And then, I mean, like you'll go through the denial. I mean, you'll go through the 5 stages of grief. You know, I mean, I did. I went through the 5 stages of grief. It was, but it's all right. It's all right. You'll go through the stages of grief, but then you'll be all right because you'll have a PC to help you cry yourself to sleep. 7800 XT sold to PS5 Series. Yeah, dude. Once you go 7800 XT or better, you're not coming back to the consoles, buddy. It's really hard. It would be really hard. With me, I bought a lot of games digital. I started buying all my games digital, so I kind of have to keep my Xbox and my PlayStation because I have a lot of money invested in those games that I want to keep. But now I'm once I've got my collection rebuilt on the PC, then I probably won't need them again. But I got a lot of games, so that's what I do. Is I wait for games that I have on the consoles to go really cheap, and then I buy them on the PC again. Leave alone the billion-dollar companies. Leave them alone. They're my billion-dollar companies. It's just funny, man. Like I see. So, you know, you've got like the console players' defense mechanisms and stuff that they put out there. Obviously, like, oh man, PC is glitchy, it's buggy, it's broken, it's hard, it's complicated, all of that stuff. You know, there's so many defense mechanisms that they got for not wanting to go PC. But then when you really look at it, every single one of them would be happy. This right here is an Xbox controller that I actively use on my PC. This right here is a PlayStation controller that I actively use on my PC. You are the only thing you're doing is trading hardware. You're getting hardware that you actually would enjoy more, and then you don't have to feel bad. Like then Digital Foundry can't ruin your gaming experience as often. Unless you buy an Nvidia GPU, then they get to ruin it with stutter struggles all the time. But if you buy an AMD GPU, dude, your chances of having your video game experience destroyed, not as often, man. Yeah, only console players and Nvidia bros get to have their experience destroyed by Digital Foundry. Then Digital Foundry won't even matter anymore. Was the last game I'll ever buy on a Pony Station 5. The game looks so bad. Yeah. I mean, if you play that on PC versus PS5, dude, you're like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, dude, it's night and day. It is. It really is night and day. Going from the Pony Station 5 to a PC. He's just trolling. I'll leave him in the chat a while to punch on. I was sour about the PS5 low stock and high price before. Oh, yeah, dude. Dude, I feel bad for everybody that paid scalper prices for PlayStation 5s, dude. I'm like, oh my gosh, man. Dude, you can't go Packers. He is one of the pony. Yeah, he's a pony mascot. You can't ban him. Nobody owns a Series X. Well, only twice as many people own a PS5. So what does that tell you? PlayStation 5 sales are slowing down. PlayStation's getting all sad and they're like, no, we got to start making money. We got to go to PC. These dudes are even talking about mobile, man. I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, they sound like Xbox last generation with their Kinect, bro. We got Kinect 2. And now PlayStation's got PSVR 2 that's dying and going to PC. I mean, come on, ponies. Support your brand. Come on, fellas. This is pitiful, man. Your freaking PlayStation is dying right in front of you, and all you guys can talk about is Xbox. All you guys can talk about is Xbox, and your Pony Station 5 is dying right before your very eyes, and you don't even care. Like, you don't even care. You would much rather talk about the Xbox. It has been nothing but lies and broken promises. You're right. You're right, Brooke. Who needs PS5 when you have a PC that runs 10? Exactly, dude. Sony's profit margins are very concerning. Ponies don't buy games, bro. They do not buy the damn games. They only buy Call of Duty, Fortnite, Apex Legends. I mean, I guess some of them are playing Helldivers too, but I don't feel like that game's going to have... I don't really... Because Xbox is easy to make fun of. Well, yeah, dude, that's the only thing they can make money on. Why do you think there's so many Xbox hate channels out there, bro? They just do it so they can get money on YouTube. They're not even gamers, bro. I don't even think they're gamers. I don't even think any of them dudes are gamers. They are just YouTube hate channels. Oh, buy games, go Packers. Yeah, go Packers. Why don't you guys buy games, man? Watch, I bet you Sea of Thieves is going to outsell freaking Helldivers 2 on PS5. That's gonna be so funny, dude. If Sea of Thieves comes out and freaking beats freaking Helldivers 2 on PS5, bro. That's gonna be sad. What about Grounded, bro? What if Grounded comes out and beats Helldivers 2 on PS5, bro? Ooh, boy. Oh, that's gonna be funny, man. That's gonna be interesting. Only because there's more PS5 consoles out there, bro. If they were neck and neck with the same amount, I'm pretty sure Xbox guys would buy just as many games. 75 million on Ratchet. You got to understand, dude. There's like a difference. Like, there's a lot more people that are more interested in first-person shooters on Xbox, and more people are interested in them third-person over-the-shoulder camera games on the PlayStation. So there's a little bit of a difference. I love the PSV version, but I hope they make a PC sequel. Chickens are coming home to roost at Pony Central. They are, man. Series X is definitely built better than the PS5. PS5 is Goodwill cheap. It's the Wish version. And then they even brought out a smaller PS5 that's supposed to be cheaper to make, and they still haven't even lowered the prices to where most of those people buy them all. What's up, Baron Grode? How you doing, buddy? Always excuses for Xbox. Why, dude? I buy every single PlayStation first-party game, dude. What do you mean? Always Xboxes or always excuses for Xboxes. Why would I make excuses for the market leader, bro? They don't need me to make excuses for them. You casuals will buy everything that you want to buy. That's why people. The PlayStation 5 is just the default console. That's it. It's just a default. That's what everybody thinks is. Ooh, PlayStation. Ooh, PlayStation. Is that why PlayStation's going broke? Because they're making too many PS5. They make money on software. Yep, they do make the money on software, dude. They don't make money on hardware. Rarely ever. Yep, 34 million subs. That brings in a lot of monthly money for new games. That's like one God of War Ragnarok every month. Xbox is literally selling a God of War Ragnarok every single month. Whereas PlayStation is going poor. PlayStation is poor. And it's the pony's fault that PlayStation's poor because they can't stop talking about Xbox. Instead of out there like saying how good Final Fantasy is, every single one of them are saying how blurry it is. How's that going to help? How's that going to help Square and Sony's profit margins? How's that going to help? How's that going to help, dude? That game is blurry as shit, dude. And even on a 1440p monitor, you know, I mean, it barely helps it. You know what I mean? It's playable. It's playable. During its lifetime, it will only ever release 5 exclusives that aren't remasters. Oh, dang, that's so bad. You got some exclusives. They're all going to PC. Oh, yeah, the 30 million is bad. They haven't grown at all in 2 years. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it should be better, but people are broke, man. Blur Station 5. Fuzz K, buddy. Fuzz K. Everybody wants that sweet Fuzz K, man. Once you get on PC and see what real 4K looks like, man, whew, you're going to be mad when you see how beautiful freaking Horizon Forbidden West is with 4 actual K. Tell Xbox is put on the console, put off the console business. How does that make sense in your mind, Go Packers? How does that make sense in your mind, bro? Spoiled Baby Inc. got exposed. Yeah. Exposed for the freaking trash writing they do, man. 2080 Super is the champ. Yes. 2080 Super is better than your PS5. That only makes sense in your mind, Go Packers. Obviously, Xbox is making money because their profits were higher for Xbox than PlayStation's. How do you explain that, buddy? How do you explain Xbox having a higher profit margin than PlayStation? Oh yeah, they got Call of Duty. Call of Duty! I'm pretty sure most of those people are jumping ship, dude. They might have them now, but a lot of people are going to jump ship. I already jumped ship. I'm not paying for that. I'm not paying $160 a year for that shit. Nope. I already jumped ship. I already canceled my membership on PlayStation. I'm not buying that. And I'm not paying all that money for my saves either. Every game I've got on the PlayStation, it's all on my all there, dude. I'm not paying for saves. They've lost me on that. I'm not paying for PlayStation Plus anymore. Yep. Even Shadow admitted he didn't buy Helldivers 2. What about you, Go Packers? How come you're not Helldiver 2-ing it up? They're not even playing Final Fantasy, man. They like, seriously, why are they at this stream that has nothing to do with PlayStation banging on about their PlayStation? Like, why are you banging on about PlayStation, bro? Oh, actually, it does have it. It actually has God of War Ragnarok in the. Okay, never mind. That's why they're here. We got to. I mean, they're not even defending God of War Ragnarok, dude. That's the funny thing. Nobody cares about that game now. It came and gone, and nobody gives a shit about it. Just like, I mean, they still talk more about Halo than they do God of War Ragnarok. I hear them talking about Halo more than I hear them talking about God of War Ragnarok. I'm going to say it. PlayStation 4 was more... Yep, it was. PlayStation 4 was actually a pretty damn good console. Sony did a good job with that one. I really enjoyed my PlayStation 4 experience. I thought it was good. The only thing that kind of, put the kibosh on that was the whole 4K thing, man. I wish I would have known about a 1440p monitor back then, because I would have bought one. But if our good freaking experts over at Digital Foundry would have been like, yeah, dude, you'll have a better experience on a 1440p monitor, I probably would have bought one. But nope, our experts cannot do that for us. They do not care about helping us find the best way to play games. But they're the experts. I recommend a 1440p monitor for PlayStation 5 and Series X. I do not recommend a 4K TV. I do not think you will get the best overall experience that way. I think that you will be very, very sad on a 4K TV a lot more than you would if you had a. That's because Halo is awesome. I know, dude. Oh, they can't stop talking about it. Can't read or spell. I've noticed. That's true. Marlin Gaming is talking about going back to Xbox. Really? Why? Why would Marlin go back to Xbox? Marlon should probably... Dude, that guy 100% is just in it for making content for money, bro. That Switch. Woke is good for PS5. Woke Station 5. Not even mentioned much here. Must be irrelevant. No, yeah, dude. We do Nintendo, but not often. Junior is the Nintendo aficionado, and he hasn't had anything that he's wanted to talk about Nintendo-wise for a little while. Oh, I know. I know that Suicide Squad's a sweet baby game. I saw that in the list, in the leak. How am I delusional? Dude, you don't even play PlayStation games. Digital Foundry doesn't know more than me. I don't think they do. Everything dude, Digital Foundry's like 50-50. Most of the time, dude, like they're console. They are the bespoke console war channel. They are bespoke about it. Very dirty. It's not right. Yes, exactly, bro. It's so bad. Ghost of Tsushima will get announced for PC this week. I hope so. I really hope so. Halo belongs on PS5, to be honest. Yeah, put Halo on there. I don't care. Help Xbox make more money to make more games. Dude, I don't care. Let PlayStation hold on to their fragile little console's place, bro. I'm all about Xbox freaking putting their games wherever they want to make money, dude. I don't care. I don't care, dude. If Xbox wants to make more money, let them make more money, dude. I don't care. If PlayStation fanboys want to play Xbox games, let them do it. I started the End Exclusives Now Club. I think they should just end exclusives on all these platforms and just start making games. Let everybody buy the console they want. You know, I mean, PlayStation and Xbox keep making consoles, but start making consoles that are around the $300 console range, and then let everybody buy their games on PC if they want. No need to go out of their way to... Oh, Digital Foundry is being paid by... I think they are being paid by PlayStation. Exactly. If every console was an Xbox Series S price, then it would grow that medium. But nobody wants to go out and buy a $500 console for their kids. Xbox Defense Channel now. AMD Defense Channel. Yeah, you're right. Why are you still here? We're AMD Defense. AMD Defense Channel. It's not even a defense thing, you stupid ass. It's all about freaking, you know, helping people find a good experience instead of just getting suckered into these, these are the best crap, when you get just as good an experience on the other competing platform, man. PlayStation isn't special anymore. They quit being special a long time ago, bro. There's nothing special about PlayStation 5. Nothing at all. Their exclusives have went downhill, and their exclusives are going to PC now. I still buy them. I still support them on the PC too. Stealth Dragon. You joined the cool, man. I appreciate that. What should we care about our games? They're already on PC. Exactly, dude. Nobody gives a shit. They're already on PC, bro. Oh my gosh. Go Packers, man. You're so funny, bro. Why can't you just be a gamer, dude? Who cares about these stupid console platforms, man? Nobody cares anymore. Dude, there are 200 million. There's 200 million people that buy consoles, bro. 200 million. That's not growing as fast as it should be. You know what I mean? Like, it's been pretty stagnant for multiple generations now. You know, there's like 200 million console players. And now that these games are going to PC, bro, like, stop being a fanboy. Stop being a console fanboy, Packers. Start thinking about your future, bro, and what is better for you. Start looking into potentially getting a PC, because all of them exclusives are going to PC, bro. There's no reason to even fight for these consoles anymore. It's all about the games. It's always only been about the games. That's what you should be worried more about. About the games, and about the value, and about having being able to play video games and enjoy this medium without having to be broke, dude. That's pretty much what this channel is all about. I play games on PS5. I play them on Xbox. I play them on PC. It doesn't matter, dude. I'm not going to let some stupid plastic box prevent me from having fun and playing games. Only the fanboys, dude, are the only ones that are going to struggle with this. And that is a very small minority of gamers, bro. Very small. Very, very small. Yes, I get that you love your little team, but it's okay, man. Let them buy Game Pass. 7900 XTX, best GPU I've ever had. Should be upgrading to AM5. Nice. Delusional power. Everybody has a PlayStation 5 collecting dust while they're off playing their freaking phone, dude. All these dudes, man, like, oh my gosh, they're all on Twitter, bro. They got PS5s collecting dust while they're on Twitter. Why is Sony laying off at all? Exactly, dude. I mean, they pretty much have said that PSVR 2 is basically dead, bro. When they canned freaking all of London studios, yeah, dude, that pretty much means they're done supporting PSVR 2. They're gonna make it available for PC, and then they are going to try to sell out the rest of their headsets. That's the smartest thing for PlayStation to do is if those headsets do good, keep making them on the PC. Superior image quality. If you can buy the hardware, do it. That's all that matters to me. Yeah. I mean, you'd be better off you would probably be better off investing in PC, because PC has come a long way from the horror stories that we've heard about. Now PC is pretty plug and play, bro. It's pretty plug and play. Console wars on Twitter is more fun than gaming. I know, dude. It's so bad. It really is bad. It's so bad, man. My gosh. My freaking gosh. Played on PlayStation for 25 years. Switched to PC this year. Got sick of paying for online, paying $70 for games. Yeah, exactly, man. You pay less money for games on PC. You don't have to pay for online gameplay. Dude, you save so much money on PC. It's not even funny. Steam sales, you get games way cheap all the freaking time, man. Like, you get better sales on Steam than you ever do on the consoles. Ever. Sony is going to abandon PSVR 2. Yep. After they get PSVR 2 support on PC, then maybe they'll be able to fund more projects. But dude, getting rid of London Studio basically was like them closing the door on PSVR 2. Because they were, and getting rid of Firespite employees, yep, they're closing the door on PSVR 2, just like they did with our PlayStation Vita. I don't think that they're going to have any more like really big exclusive games coming to PSVR 2 from Sony first party studios. RPC S3 3K FPS. Then 60 FPS XD. Whatever happened to Abandon on the PlayStation, bro? Whatever happened? Consoles, only saviors, GTA 6. Yeah, dude, and that sucks, man. Yeah, dude. Can you believe that? Like, the only thing that is going to come to consoles is GTA 6 that's actually going to hold those platforms up temporarily. Oh, man. That is bad, dude. So many people are going to waste their money on a PS5, and it's going to be so bad, dude, when they have to play that game at 1080p, 864p. It's 864p, man. It's better than 720p. Temporary. It was abandoned, apparently. Abandoned got abandoned. No. I think it was always Silent Hill 2, man, but they couldn't get it. I think that they had somebody else working on it, and I don't think they were going to do a very good job on it. I mean, that would be the best idea, is to just wait for it to go to PC instead of trying to play it at 30 frames a second, dude. I mean, it might only take a year for it to come out. It might actually come out pretty faster. Blade should be Xbox exclusive. I don't see why they would make it for PlayStation. I mean, I think all games should not be exclusive anymore. I think you should just be able to buy games and play them wherever you want. That would be the best thing this generation could do, is just make gaming available for everybody wherever they want to play. And then see how that does, and then see what they want to invest in next gen consoles, and see if it even makes sense. You know, I honestly think they should still probably support Xbox One and PS4 as well. Like, who cares, man? I just want good games. I mean, whatever consoles they make next generation, you know, obviously like Unreal Engine 5 will support this console generation and backwards, because that's pretty much what you got to look at. Is that new Unreal Engine is going to be the driving factor for a lot of games going forward, and if it's a streamlined process and you can make games faster and stuff, that'll probably be good. Good price for a console is about $300. Yes. $300. That has always been the go-to price for a console, man. I think Super Nintendo was $199 or something when that came out. That was a good price for that. 64, I think, was still $199. Sega Dreamcast was $199. PlayStation 2 was that $299 or was that $199? I think PlayStation 2 might have been $299. What was the launch price of PlayStation 2?
$299.
Oh yeah, see, $299. What was the launch price of Sega Dreamcast?
$199 United States.
Yeah, dude, $199, man.
To some information.
PlayStation upped the price for PSVR or PS2. What was the price of Xbox 360 at launch? $299, right? Oh, $399.
United States dollars. According to Wikipedia, at launch, the Xbox 360 was available in 2 configurations.
Oh, it was $399 or $299. Yeah, the Xbox Core was $299, and then the other one was $399. That's right. And then $249. Maybe it was. How much was Nintendo 64 at launch?
$199 United States dollars and 99 cents. According to Wikipedia, originally intended to be priced at 250 United States.
Nope, it came out at 200. It came out at 200. They wanted to launch it at 249, but they did launch it at 199. I do remember that. I do remember paying only $199. But the games were expensive. The games for 64 and Super Nintendo were way expensive. PlayStation, I think even PlayStation 1. What was the launch price of PlayStation 1?
$299 United States.
Oh, yeah, even PS1 was $299. Oh, my gosh. MBG begging to the ponies to save for his PS5 Pro. Are you serious? Hey ponies, buy me a PS5 Pro. I don't even beg my community for a new GPU. But will you guys buy me a new GPU? I want a new GPU. Come on, guys, just buy me something. Just buy me something. I need you guys to buy me something. PSX launched at 149. I don't know, man. That was saying $299 for that, and I think it was. I think it was. I think it was $299. I think it was the most expensive console I'd ever bought up to that point. But it was so cool, and the games were a lot cheaper, so it kind of made sense, you know. $49.99 price tag when Super Nintendo couldn't even compete with that, bro. Like, Super Nintendo was caught with his pants down with that one. That is funny, dude. MBG e-begging. I honestly think that PlayStation would be very stupid to bring out a PS5 Pro, to be completely honest with you. They're already struggling. It's not going to make things any better for them. I think that's just more waste to bring out a PS5 Pro at this point. Because the people that are going to buy that, they're basically, well, I guess it does make sense, you know, if they've already sold 50 million and they bring that out, and then all 50 million people got to upgrade to a PS5 Pro to actually get their like 1440p at 60 frames a second. Maybe they will do that. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I guarantee that thing's going to be $700 though. My checkerbird's better. My checkerbird's are better. Checkerbirds are coming back. Checkerbird 3.0. I bought one at release for $149 with one demo disc. Oh, and maybe it was there. I think it was. What was the launch price of PlayStation 1 in the United States?
$299 United States dollars. According to some information I found on Wikipedia.
Yeah, dude, it was $299 when it launched. Yeah, it was $299, and PS2 was $299 as well. I'm not upgrading my PS5. I'm getting a PS5 Pro, but then I'm going PC. No, I'm not getting a 4070 Super. No. I'm not buying no more Nvidia cards this generation. I might get a 50 series card, but I'm not buying any more Nvidia GPUs this generation. I was thinking about it because I wanted to test the thing, but hi. I was thinking about it because I wanted to test their new thing for their new user experience, but I'm not gonna. That's another $800 just to test that. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Just get a PC. Yeah. I don't see any reason to buy that. Oh, yeah, man. PlayStation bringing out a PS5 Pro this late. Yeah, that sucks. That just pretty much tells you that they never had faith in the PS5 in the first place. Xbox was like, yeah, dude, we're going to sell a $500 console and a $300 console. The Xbox Series S is exactly the base model Xbox experience that you thought it would be. Well, that's why Jimmy Ryan got fired. You don't need a Pro, you need a PC. You need a PC, bro. That's what you need. I'm telling you, Shaq, just get a PC, dude. Don't even waste your money on another PlayStation. On another PlayStation. Just get yourself a really cool PC. For Final Fantasy 16. I need one for Final Fantasy 16. Oh, wait. No, I just need a PC. I just need it to come to PC. They left here to join MBG and convince each other PlayStation cares about them. Oh, gosh. Well, that's fine. Let them get on over there to their freaking comfort zone, man. And then they come running back over here, bro. Yeah, cross-buy really does kind of suck, Shaq. That's why you need to just be an Xbox gamer. Oh, get out now before you keep wasting money on the PlayStation ecosystem, bro. Get out now while you still can. Trust me, there's so many games on PC to buy, Shaq, that you'll forget about PlayStation pretty quickly. You will forget about it pretty quickly. Once you get into Steam, dude, and you see how many games are on there, oh my gosh. And then you buy some of the old games that you already have on PlayStation for dirt cheap, and you play them on PC, dude, you won't care about PlayStation no more. You will not care. Honestly, I believe that. You will not care anymore. You'll be like, goodbye. Goodbye, PlayStation. Goodbye. Third-party games to keep them off other platforms. They will keep losing money. Yes, they will. They are losing money every time they do that because those games are not doing well on the PlayStation 5. They are not doing well. But all right, my friends, I'm closing down my eBeggar stream today. But my bangers, your bangers going to PC, bro. You'll be able to get your bangers over there. You'll be able to get them on your PC soon enough. I mean, think about it, bro. We are getting the best version of Horizon Forbidden West in exactly 20 days or 19 days. 19 days, King Shaq, and I will show you the power, the absolute power of the PC on your bangers. You need to start e-begging for a 4090, bro. You know, so the do the Nvidia bros accept you? Oh, I know, huh? Come on, Nvidia bros, buy me a 4090. You know what? Honestly, Brooke, the only reason why I wouldn't buy a 4090 is because of that dumb, stupid 12 pin plug or 16 pin plug or whatever the hell they got on there. I won't buy one just because of that, because I think it's faulty hardware. So I won't buy one. You have a good week, man. You guys have a good week. Yeah, I kind of want to play a little bit of video games today. It's already 3 o'clock. And I wanted to try to play a little bit more Final Fantasy today. I don't know, dude. I don't like that freaking this place that I'm at right now. I'm at this like resort, dude, and it's just kind of annoying. So I quit playing it so I could take some time off to hang out, do some content. But I got to make my channel is dying video too, because I need some clicks. I need the clicks real bad. So I hope you guys all watch it. It'll be funny. Do I really like it? Then get a Pro. I like Final Fantasy 16. When it comes to PC, it will be even better. I really hope they bring that to PC, dude. I really do. See you guys later, man. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. Let me show everybody that you guys like it. You like it. Make sure you like it. So, all right, guys.